I'm gonna be very rusty today. Oh Jesus, that was very loud. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna be so rusty today. Hello, 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 hello. Holy moly.
I have been waiting months to do this. Oh,
it's good to be back.
Yes.
It's good to be back. Thank you for the sub. It was silent? I heard all of it. Oh, you posted it too early. That's what you did. You posted it too early. I've muted everything. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Don't worry. But first, how's it going? You have to wait another month. Nah, I'll fix it. We're in smooth jazz moment at the moment, at the opening, where I'm just gonna say hello, welcome to the stream. We're gonna be doing some Azzanadra quests today. First I'm gonna have to pick up the Shadow Vault thing though, because that came out while I was gone. And once we've done that, we'll move on to the actual quest. I do need to pick up one thing before we go though. I'm recording at the moment. I might turn it off if it's laggy. Excuse me. There we go. There we go. Is it smooth? Is it choppy? A little bit choppy. I'm gonna pick up the blank thing here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Probably going to be a little bit rusty today because it's been like a year. It's been about a year since this last time. Or has it been half a year? I think it was maybe Sea of Thieves half a year ago. I'm just trying to try running a little bit, seeing how it's going. I think I'm gonna turn off recording. And we'll close that. And potentially, that seems okay. It's doable. We can work with this. One year and 38 days ago. Oh wow. Well, yeah, the VODs, but the VODs delete themselves. They don't count. Or they have to be saved as well. I think it was in August last year, regardless. But we're going to Caradet, which I should probably get a book for first. I haven't played Runescape in ages either, so I'm like very rusty on the controls there as well. Very rusty on the controls as well.
Cookie.
Yeah, I don't think it works yet. It might work now. It might work now. I have all these buttons for audio and stuff. It's fancy, but I don't have control of it because it's been too long. I was in control at one point, but not anymore. Hey Denise. Let's see here. We're streaming in a week. What are you talking about, Zem? We're streaming in a week. We have to do the marble races. The marble races are happening. Gyro, thank you for the follow. How are you doing tonight? Limit the game's F frame rate. I think it's in 120. Maybe I'll turn it down to 60. Yeah, that could be. Good point. Yeah, it's 120, yeah. We'll take it to 60. It doesn't need to be higher than that. That should be good. Let me grab my book. What was it called again? This thing here. And then we'll teleport. Jeez, the sound volume here is ridiculous. It's so loud. Bear with me as I go through these technical difficulties live with you. That should be good. We want the voices to be the loudest, obviously. Yeah, since I'm lazy and I don't want to put on my master outfit, I'm just gonna go to the table and teleport to Caradet. Yeah. Happy new quest day to you too. Honestly, I have a few quests to do at the moment. You want to check it out? I don't know how big the screen is for you guys. We've got the Turtle Combat mini quest. I've got the Foreshadowing mini quest. I've got the Vault of Shadows, which I've technically done already. Heartstealer, and then Azzanadra. I've saved up a few. I haven't been member for a while. Do we just talk to him and then it finishes? Hey, Atleaky, how's it going? Good evening to you. Yeah, I'll play it. Give me a moment. I commend you for freeing Trindine from the shadows here. You could not have acted in a more timely fashion. There is, however, one final thing I would like to discuss with you on this matter, if you would hear it. Except... yeah, we're just doing this quick so I can start the new quest. Before we talk to the Caradet General, I wish to discuss Trindine with you. Was there anything more you wanted to do? Find... Not here at Caradet. You may recall that Lord Zaros tasked me with certain things upon his return. While I have made some progress with these tasks, doing so has meant I was unable to visit her sooner. Here sooner. When Zaros handed me a new directive to uncover Trindine, it was unexpected, though most welcome. I should have had a word counter, shouldn't I? I can hit like 25,000 words. Not only have I wished to learn of her fate ever since you freed me from my own prison, but now her service is also required by our lord. And quest complete! That was very fast. Before you ask, no, I am not privy to the details. I wished only to say I profuse thank you for your aid in this matter. I hope that you will become as much a friend and ally to her as you have become to me. Now, was there something else you wish to ask me about? That was the shortest mini quest I've ever done. No, I'm not online, Denise. Let's try turning on any aura. No, I think I fixed the sound quality, or the sound effects level now. So we're good. Can you hear that? You can hear that, okay? Right? Guy reminds you has subscribed. Thank you for the sub. You could hear that, right? I did fix it. It's not silent still. You could hear it. Okay, perfect. That means I can play the Azem sub as well, if I can find it. Turn that down, and then I think I need to open up this thing here, and then I'm crossing my fingers that it recognizes the new ones. Oh, it does. You're in luck. Oh, dude, thanks for all the gifted subs as well, mate. That's awesome. You're all subscribers. You're a subscriber, and you're a subscriber, and you're a subscriber. That is very cool, mate. Very cool. Thank you. Once these stop popping up, I'll play Zems as well. Dude, I haven't been up here. Are you here for Azzanadra's quest? Yeah. Yeah, we are. Well, this didn't take me out of the immersion at all. Let's just zoom in and ignore that. Let's zoom in really a lot and ignore that. I haven't been up here properly since like a year ago. Oh, hey, Jack. So, how was the quest? Did you like it? I was busy earlier, so I couldn't catch it. Finish the clan quest. 6 hours. Holy shit. Alright, cool. 6 hours. Do I have to play it? It's only fair. It's only fair. Complete satisfaction. Don't take this away from me. Thanks for all the gifted subs, indeed. Games just finished it. Did you guys like it? No spoilers, but did you like it? 2.5 hours. Ooh. Okay, I'll play Zems now, and then we'll start the quest. Here we go. I feel like a DJ at the moment. There you go. Zem, are you satisfied now with your message
I
as
have
well?
been waiting months to do this. Yes.
It wouldn't be a proper start again if that didn't happen. There's lots to unpack. I'm looking forward to it. Best quest ever. Oh, sounds good. Lord be with you. You're a quest boss. I've killed you. God damn, you came back from the dead. Okay, let's start this thing, shall we? World Guardian. I don't have the voices active today, I'm sorry. I'm very rusty. This is the first stream in a long time. World Guardian. Good. Armadil, Eclarian, and I are concerned by the level of influence Seren is exerting over this council. Shall we see how it goes this time? Of course, let's do it. Once more, I have summoned the Berthorpe Council to discuss the very real threat of the Elder Gods. Yes, you must save us, Lady Seren. Tell us what to do. Okay, yeah, they're definitely under her control at the moment. Such times require a strong leadership. No, that isn't what I... Very well. Since Karapak's plot was little short of genocide, we will resume my original plan and attempt to placate my aunt through the creation of a garden. Oh god. This again. The effect is getting stronger. Let's give them flowers. That's a great idea. You know a lot about how Seren's aura works.
I was not always Azzanadra, your trusted friend. 6,000 years ago, I was Azzanadra, Pontifex Maximus of the Zarosian Empire. I maintained civilization and the rule of my lord against all those who called themselves gods. I am very familiar with Seren's influence. We can no longer rely on this council.
The faces. That work face.
In time, they will recover their initiative, but for now, they are nothing but puppets.
Oh god.
Disappointing, but not unexpected. Seren is obsessed with the adult elder gods. Her guilt and shame blind her to the true threat.
Aye.
It is not the adults who are destined to destroy us. It is their unborn children.
Good point.
They will devour this world, and in time, all worlds. If the best these fools can do is waste their time on senseless appeasement, then it falls to us to save them. We must find the Elder God eggs.
Let's do it.
We must stop them hatching.
Yeah. I'm down. Let's do it. Yeah, so I was laughing at Games' comment about now I have to kill my voice to get it the same as Azanadra's. Really raspy and low. I could probably morph it and save myself the pain. I cannot stand against Seren. We have an arrangement. She seeks a path of peace out of compassion for her only true family. Do what you must, but I will remain with the council and aid in their efforts. As for me, I will not work with a traitor. It's been nearly 7,000 years. Jesus. Phi Kufumpumfus? I'm not even gonna try. Surely the good of those worlds outweigh the events of the distant past. Not even gonna try that one. On the contrary, the past will always come back to haunt you, and the world is too precious to leave to the machinations of apostates. I will butcher words, just expect that. I do not trust you, Azzanadra, and World Guardian, I would counsel you not to trust him either. This Majorat is shrewd and well-spoken, but his loyalties ever lie with his master and no one else. You speak of loyalty as if it were a vice. Loyalty is the highest, perhaps the only virtue. Loyalty is only as virtuous as the lord you serve, and your lord is far from virtuous. It is not for creatures such as us to question the morality of the true gods. His thoughts are beyond our comprehension. I'm not totally sold on Team TzHaar either, but okay. He is a higher power. Enough, Azzanadra. Zaros does not need you to defend his honor. As you wish. World Guardian, I assume you do want to help? You do not want to help. What did you have in mind? Meet me inside the dig site in Caradet. Since no one here is of use, we will find our own allies. What does that mean? We're going to Trindine? Since connected to Shadow Vault. Wait, what am I walking to? I can just like teleport out. I saw, what is this familiar face? It is Rainy. It is I. I have returned from the dead. Honestly, someone said quest and I popped up. Like, I've just been laying sleeping for like a year. And Raven said quest in a tweet and I just instantly like woke up and that's how we're here. How to say, oh, thank you. Shall we learn to say it together? I think if I open up this one. Yeah, okay, no. It goes to my side screen. No, whatever then, in that case.
Psychopump.
That just sounds like psychopath, but with pump at the end. I don't know about that one, Chief. But okay, if you say so. Let's get to Caradet. Just got a worrying notification on Discord about a video being posted, and I think there's something to do with YouTube. No voice acting, sorry. The quest has just started, yes, indeed. It has indeed, but no voice acting. I haven't streamed in ages. I'm struggling enough as it is with my stream keybinds, so not today. Thanks for the good luck, Fixie. Psychopompus. Odd way of saying it. English does have weird words, doesn't it? Yeah, so we were going in here. Was there like a specific place in here? Does it specify? No, it just says here somewhere. Did I run past him? That would be awkward. But not something I wouldn't do. Is it a little bit jittery? Maybe a little bit. I can take that. I think I have 120 rendering on as well. See, my computer is smooth, but the other thing might not be. That might make it a little bit smooth. That actually helped so much, dude. Those 20% on the extra render. Oh yeah, some people call me Den, some people call me Rainy, some people call me Nick. I go by many names. So I'm not sure where he is exactly, but if I were to guess, I'd say he probably was Trindine. Yeah, this would be where he would be. Yeah, he's in many places, that Azzy. So who's the guy in the front there now? I guess he could just be standing in multiple places. Or was he just possessing someone? It do be confusing. You guys got a battle plan? Was your debriefing complete to our Lord's satisfaction? I guess so. He stopped talking and left, so assumed we were done. What did he want to know? He just asked me a bunch of questions about the Shadow Realm. No idea if I told him anything he didn't already know. It's hard to tell with that face. Ah, Rainy, you already met Trindine, of course. How are you feeling? Yeah, we got you out of that Shadow Vault. I'm all caught up on current events. Nice. Seems like it's just been one long disaster while I've been gone. You could say that. War, genocide, war again. Apocalypse. I'm back now though, so we should be good. So what's the plan, boss? Saren is obsessed with the adult elder gods. She's still racked with guilt over murdering her and our creator, and trying to appease the others in her way of seeking amends. But if it is not the adult elders that pose the real danger. No? Their offspring are the true threat. Piecing together Saren and Karapak's claims, there must be 3 eggs on Gielinor. Ma never laid an egg, and Jas sacrificed hers to create the Stone of Jas, which has since been destroyed. If the 3 remaining eggs hatch, they will destroy our world, and in turn the universe. It seems to me to follow, then, that our efforts should be focused not on the adults, but on the eggs. I'm with you so far. When my lord returned to us a few years ago, he gave me the task of locating those very same eggs. I can only assume he foresaw our current situation. I am ashamed to say that I have not yet succeeded in that task. With your help, we will correct that oversight. Hey, Cairo on YouTube. We need to find the eggs. Once we find them, with enough information and study, we may be able to devise a plan to stave off our annihilation. Alright, what's our first move? You and I will travel to Runescape and inspect the site of the previous generation of eggs there. Trindine, a moment. I have other orders for you. Meet me at the World Gate, Rainy. It's in Kandarin, southwest of the Tree Gnome Stronghold. I know where it is. You don't have to tell me. But we do need to bank. So who's outside the Caradet dig site, if it's not Azzanadra? 120 rendering. Talk to him and ask about Azzanadra. Oh, okay. I think you can post a link because you're a sub, Denise. I think all subs can post links. I wanted to go in here and grab my thingy. I'm just glad there's no combat in this quest because I'd be really rusty at that. Link powers activate. Okay, here he is. Ooh, cutscene. Maybe? Question mark? No, never mind. We need to make our way across the surface of Runescape back to the Elder Halls. Or we could use the quick teleport method that Rainy has unlocked on the World Gate. If we want to understand the Elder Gods and their eggs, it's the most obvious lead to research in more detail. Oh, and it goes there already, and that's a funky glitch. The surface is very dangerous, but I think I have passive effects that let me stay there. Bro, are you serious? I have a method of instantly teleporting to the end. With Ma's death, the constant destabilization of this region has calmed somewhat. It is strange to see it so peaceful. It looks exactly the same. You think this is peaceful? It's a volcanic wasteland. Compared to what it was when it shaped us and hardened us, yes, I would call this peaceful. I will see you up ahead. I don't have the passive effect, do I? Does it? It doesn't reduce your stats though, does it? Yeah, whatever. I'm sure we'll be fine. Famous last words. But I thought I had a passive that I didn't need it. It's not reducing my stats. And it hit me for 50, which I've already healed back again. So, I think we're good. I tempt fate. Those hurt a little bit more. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. The Engram. Oh, that's what I need. Yeah, that's the thing I was thinking of. Well, sometimes you just gotta do it the hard way. Plus this pool heals me, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's been a few years. Like 7 since I've been here. God damn, I feel old. You could be faster. And you could teleport me, but we don't always get what we want here. Some of us can't just teleport it. See? See? We can pause for a moment. Can you teleport me? Why don't Zaros's followers have an afterlife? Who told you that? I think it was Death and Iclarian. Death said he knows of Zarosian afterlife, and Iclarian said he's never escorted anyone there. That explains it. What use would the followers of the true god have for a creation of a pretender like Gothics? And the less said about Iclarian, the better. Are you saying Zarosians do have an afterlife? Of course, every stabilizing religion needs to answer. Wait, hold on. Every stabilizing religion needs to answer that question. We call it Erebus. What's it like? Smoky? I have no idea. It's the afterlife. No one has ever returned to speak of it. You must have stories. Religious legends. It is not the way of our Lord to invent false narratives to appeal to the plebeians. Plebeians? Yeah. Then how do you know it even exists? Obviously, none of this applies to Majorat, as we do not have souls. But when a mortal of his faithful dies, their soul passes on from this world to another. Those attuned to the... I wish the text was a little bit bigger. Those attuned to the current of magic can sense its passing, but we do not know the destination. We call that unknown place Erebus. Fascinating. Let's move on. I wasn't done asking questions. You son of a... Okay, let's go. Pleb is short for plebeian. That's not a word I use much. No pro PVMer like me needs food. We do kind of need a shield though, and I don't have that, so I'm kind of not prepared. Why is he making me walk through this entire place? Oh, those feet though. Can you teleport me? Teleporting others is extremely difficult. What do you mean? I have 3 spells plus an entire spell book that does it for me. But I guess he doesn't have a hotspot that he teleports me to. He'd just be teleporting me along the road. Only gods can do it easily, and even then it requires vast reserves of power. I know Teleother. It's easy to get. It's like I'm inside Rainey's mind. That sort of spell only teleports to a specific location. Teleporting to arbitrary points is much more difficult. I thought so. Let's move on. Yeah, I can only ask him one question at a time, huh? Greek, English, what's the difference? I know there's a difference. I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, my eyesight's going. I'm getting old. Oh, God. These old bones. Hey, look at that passing. I don't call people plebs, no. It's just not a thing. I call them noobs. I call them toxic gamers, but I don't call them plebs. I think this is the right way. Or do you climb up here somewhere? I'm not entirely sure where you go from here. This place just kind of loops around. Oh, it goes up that way. I can't see where it is. Why does Rainy sound like a woman when he coughs? He's just very feminine in his voice. He needs to be more like me, like, you know, really get that raspness up there. Exclam movie. All right, have fun with work, Jake. I'll catch you later. Enjoy lurking. Okay, new question time. We're almost there. Why did Zaros activate the monolith at the Archaeology Guild? How do you know that, Rainy? You didn't see him do that. It is necessary for his plans, somehow. Somehow? You mean you don't know? He did not tell me. It was not something I needed to know. I thought you were his most loyal follower. Whether I am the most loyal, I cannot say. For hundreds of years I served his will to the best of my ability. The title of Pontifex Maximus, I know those are not English. Pontifex Maximus seems pretentious now that there is no church and no empire, but it is technically still accurate. How can you place so much trust in someone that doesn't trust you? You speak of Zaros as though he were a friend, an ally. Isn't he? Of course not. Zaros is a god. With him lies all authority. If I need to know something, I will be told it. Let's move on. The Roman Empire is using Greek now. It do be weird like that. Oh, look at Rainy. He's so hot. His face is melting even. But it'll be alright. He's surfed down a lava stream. Seafood was overrated. I think we're basically at the end, pretty much. Yeah, here's the cave. I do not think we were in imminent danger, but we should not waste time. The Elder Halls of Runescape are just up ahead. Yeah, let's get inside so I stop coughing. Rainy, someone is in here. Oh my god, it's our old friend Ariane. Who is there? It's me, Rainy. Oh, Rainy, I'm glad to look out, a Majoret! Stop, that's Azzanadra. Azzanadra, High Priest of Zaros? Azzanadra, who transcribed the ancient magics in the pyramid at Gielinor. That Azzanadra? Yeah, we go way back. Way back. Are you going to introduce me to your friend? I'm Ariane. I'm here because I saw something. After my friend Xenia died, I started having visions. They're not completely clear, but I believe our world is under threat. The Elder Gods will rise and destroy Gielinor. I'm sure of it. The Council of Berthorpe don't seem interested in doing anything about it. So I've been searching for answers. I thought the birthplace of our anniversary might be... The anniversary? Yeah, she comes from here too. I thought the birthplace of our universe might be a good place to start. She's an Elder God, spoilers! That's why we're here too. It's not the adults though, it's the eggs that are the danger. Yes, that's what we thought too. What have you been able to determine so far? I've only just arrived. I noticed there are 5 eggs here, but only 4 Elder Gods on Gielinor. The 5th god, Ma, never left Runescape. She was recently put out of her misery. Recently, like a 2016 or something like that. Ages ago. We think there are actually only 3 eggs on Gielinor. Jas transformed her egg into the Stone of Jas, and Carapac destroyed it. Oh, hence Stone of Jas. Makes sense. Well, let's examine the egg fragments closely and see if we can work anything out. One lies at the end of each of the tunnels. Who are we starting with? I see something in this one, so shall we go to this one first? How did she figure out the world gate? You underestimate Ariane. Bic Memory Wisp. Have I not harvested them all? What are you doing here, Bic? I've never seen a wisp like this before. I probably shouldn't disturb it at the moment. What do you mean? Touching random energy sources is my favorite pastime. Ariane's pretty smart. And maybe she saw it in their vision, I don't know. Does sound like Stargate a little bit. I'd like you to meet TzHaar, Captain Sam Carter, and Colin O'Neill. Welcome to Stargate. Just call me Azzy. Yeah, they are new. I don't think I've seen them before. Okay, so this must be Bic then, huh? Since his essence is here. Or her essence. Pronouns. This one just looks rocky. Is there any way we can tell what happened? Only in a very broad sense. The eggshells are still here, and this world has been devastated. Presumably, it was the hatchlings, but it was so long ago, there's no way to be absolutely confident. Has Runescape always looked like this? My people came to Gielinor around 7,000 years ago. I lived here on Runescape for hundreds of years prior to that. Only hundreds of years? I thought you might be older. Life was a lot harder here than on Gielinor, even accounting for the God Wars. Living to several hundred years old was unusual, and I was one of the oldest and strongest of my tribe. To answer your first question, yes, or at least it has looked like this for as long as I have been alive, and as long as anyone I know has been alive. This is just what Runescape had always been like. Whether it looked differently in some prior age, I cannot say. Okay, so that's all we're getting from that, huh? Bye, Bic. I will see you later. That's probably some after quest thing, huh? Post quest reward. I guess since he is like thousands of years old, recently would be a few years. Yeah, you have a point. That sounds pretty frosty, huh? The eggs are all the same shape. Wouldn't you expect that? I suppose, but I've met Jas and I've met Ma, and they were very much unlike each other. Hard to believe they're the same kind of beings. Wait, you met Jas? The Jas? Creator of Gielinor? Oh, it was a while ago. Now you're so casual about it. Oh, yeah. A couple of times at least. You remember Sliske was trying to get the gods to kill each other? Yes, he put that big scoreboard up in Varrock. It didn't seem to really go anywhere in the end. Well, after he died, I met Jas. Apparently, he was working for her. Or pretending to, or something. What was she like? Cryptic. And not very talkative. I didn't really learn anything. And she didn't look anything like Ma? Well, Jas mostly looked like a huge clock or something, and Ma looked more like a humanoid. Scarred and deformed, but definitely humanoid. I think I might have seen them. Where? The visions I mentioned. I saw the adults, I think. Perhaps the young? It's unclear. They shared a form. A sinuous body, endless in length, bursting into a flower at the head. That sounds a bit like Fool. She appeared briefly over Anachronia. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Is it possible you only saw Jas's head? Maybe, I suppose. She could have had a body somewhere back there. What about Ma, though? Ma was deformed. It is why her sisters abandoned her here. Deformed into a humanoid? Can you imagine a more wretched form to be trapped in? I'm sorry, what? That was a joke. I don't get it. Never mind. Very long worms, yeah. So this is Wen. Say bye to Wen, everyone. Just give the NPCs visions, yeah. Easy way to just put them anywhere. Well, Ariane is a seer, and she studied in Seer's village, so you can kind of... Their backstory kind of fits with it. But yeah. Fool memory wisp. Hello, fool. You fool. What are we getting here? It's still hot. It's magical, I suppose. Are the elder gods associated with the runic elements? Fool seems to be fire. Wen is ice. Perhaps water. Bick is either earth or nature, and Jas is time? I don't know if a time rune, but I know new runes have been discovered before. I don't know what Ma could be. Shadow, perhaps? But Shadow isn't the rune either. Aren't they supposed to be different aspects of time? Change, stasis, undoing, something like that? I'm sure I read that somewhere. The elder gods are true gods, like my lord. I do not believe they can be so readily categorized. They may have superficial aesthetic qualities, but that does not define them or limit them. They are gods. They are beyond our comprehension. We'd better hope otherwise if we're going to save Gielinor. Old school could have had sailing. We could have never had sailing. We have sailing. It's player on ports. That's probably as close as we're getting. They're giant worms, yeah. Apparently. Well, that's the theory, at least. We don't know if Jas is actually a worm or not. So here we've got another one, but there's no wisp in this one, is there? Didn't seem like it. There's something on this one. A spiral of a different substance. This was Ma's egg. Something happened to it, and she was born deformed and insensible. It's icy. I can feel the cold radiating from it. Wen has an association with ice. Why would Wen sabotage Ma's egg? This was not Wen's doing. Ven's doing. I don't freaking know. How can you possibly know that? Magical energy has a resonance, a flavor, if you will, or a smell. This whole place is suffused with Ma's resonance, a resonance that I and all Mazrat share with her. How can you detect it? Mazrat are beings of magic. We are attuned to it, just as you can smell meat. There is another resonance on this egg, but it is not Wen's. In fact, it reminds me of... Remember Zemarigal? He had a black stone he used for necromancy. He said he found it in Karamja, and a fool thought it was obsidian. Oh god, it's not obsidian! Is that what you're trying to tell me? It was cold to the touch, freezing in fact, and it shared the same resonance as this corruption. But Ma is dead now, and poses no threat to Gielinor. This is a mystery for another time. Aw, shit! Everyone thought it was obsidian. So it could be black crystal then. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, well, have we been taught? No, wait, there's one more. Black crystal means it could be connected to Zautak, and that's not a good sign. Oh, this is Jas's. It really does look like the Stone of Jas, doesn't it? Jas made a tremendous sacrifice when she gave up her unborn offspring, not undoing. It's weird that she didn't seem angry with Karapak for destroying the stone. Do not confuse the primitive instincts of mere mortals with the thoughts of gods. You place great significance in your atavistic impulses, that's a big word. Your urges drive you to behaviors, and you never stop to question them. The stone had long ago served its purpose. I doubt it had more significance to Jas than any other tool. You're saying that a tool made out of your own children wouldn't matter to you. I value all Mazareth, those I had a hand in the creation of, and those I didn't matter equally to me. Besides, the reserves of power in the Stone of Jas were not limitless. They weren't? No, I have never touched it. I am no tool. I'm no fool or tool. But I have been in its presence many times over the millennia, close enough to sense it clearly. At the height of the Empire, it contained far more magical energy than it did when Lucian possessed it. Interesting. But not surprising. That's all of the eggs. I should check back with Azzanadra and Ariane. Okay. Oh, he is a tool. Maybe he is a tool. A tool for Zaros. Fair enough, Gyro. Nah, so, Zotak, the guy who is behind the entire Shadow Deep Elite Dungeon 3 thing, he's connected to Black Crystal. And if that rock that Zemrigal had, that we destroyed in Shield of Arav 2 or whatever, if that wasn't obsidian, then it could have been Zotak stuff. And if that essence is here as well, that's a bad sign. There's no obvious sign of what happened when the eggs hatched. Other than the hellscape outside, you mean? Well, yes, but there's no clear order of events. Did the hatchlings destroy the planet? Or maybe the planet had to be destroyed in order for them to hatch? Yeah, exactly. These clues are thousands, maybe millions of years old, though. Some time ago, I obtained a device that could be of use here from a construction of Jas. A blank observation crystal, I believe. I gave it to you. I have it. You produced the odd object from your pocket. Oh, this thing? Yeah, I thought it might come in handy, so I brought it along, and I totally didn't ask you for it right before I started the quest. Collect memories from these wisps in the caverns so that we can search them for anything useful. There is a lot of details to unpack here. You're right. They're already starting to pack up. But that's cool. It's been a while since we had a big lore dump, so I'm happy about it. Oh yeah, the thing you gave me 20 minutes ago. You have it, great. Yeah, exactly. This is some sick XP drops. Look at that, 16, and I think I have bonus XP as well, yeah. I never got 120 divination, did I? Oh, I think no, we did not suck all of it up. Keep sucking, Rainy. No, I never finished that. I'm like 6.8 million off 120. I'm so close to 120 everything, I just got bored of it and stopped. I don't need any more of this energy. Okay, moving on. I only have, like, strength, rune crafting, ugh. Strength is easy, that's AFK. Range is AFK. Agility I have enough Silverhawk feathers for, so I don't actually need that one. There's nothing in this one. And then divination, which is probably relatively quick. If you go to that, that one hall place, Gothixian Halls or something like that. I can't remember the name. Runecrafting is semi-AFK, yeah. Yeah, I was planning on doing soul runes, so that's semi-AFK. fast. Like you run to the bank, run there, and then you can like AFK for 2.5 minutes or something. Road to 120 divination, yeah. I'll probably finish off some of them since I have double XP now, but I've paused it. You can't see it's behind my my face, but I've paused it. I still have the full 48 hours, so I'll probably just do some of that by myself. And games, you're doing 120 con and cooking. Hopefully this double XP. Nice. Yeah, I've seen your progress on construction in the Discord server. Join that if you haven't. By the way, there's a link below. We give out free games. You should definitely join. There's free games and free in-game loot every month. So if that's not a good reason, then I don't know what is. But yeah, a lot of my remaining ones are pretty AFK. Hall of Gothics is very AFK if you join that one clan that does it. There's a group of people who host it. I think you can AFK 5 minutes at a time there, so it's pretty nice. 2 to 5 minutes or something. I'm assuming that Azzanadra just pulls the fragment out if you don't have it, because he's the one who gives it to you, right? The blank fragment thing. Oh yeah, Sven confirms. Or does he, like, suck all these up for you? Oh no, you forgot to pause your double XP, Denise. No. Well, it's only a couple hours. Oh, he was talking to me. Oh, okay. I mix these things up sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, Hall of Memories is so much better with that group. Super nice that they do what they do. Was a bit annoying though. I was there last double XP because I was gaining a little bit. No, not last one, but last time I was active on double XP. And there were so many of that demon summoning, Calgarian demon summon. And they were so massive, dude. It was so hard to click around places. So many of those everywhere. Actual troll people. You should always bring that with you, yeah. I think just the sheer amount of people there were killing my computer. Is that the last one I needed? Yeah, there was 4 total, right? I think we just talked to him then again. Oh, okay, we'll investigate this then. Oh yeah, cool. It sucked all of them in. Nice. Infuses the blank observation, then we can inspect it, yeah? Now we're showing it to them, okay. Yeah, you like the demon's size? You still got your Shadow Drake, same. The blank observation absorbed the memories I collected. Good, give it to me. You hand the device to Azzanadra, who closes his eyes and concentrates. Nothing. Strange. Perhaps the memories are too faded. Let me try, I'm a seer. Azzanadra hands the device to Ariane, although he looks skeptical. This is... oh my. This is like what I saw. What brought me here. What? I will try to show you. It's powerful.
This world was lush once. Green and flourishing. A perfect womb for the sleeping gods. Within their shells they slumbered in a yoke of incredible power. The currents of magic drove more and more energy into the eggs until they reached a bursting point.
And then...
Sensing the impending birth of their young, the adults pressed in close. With a touch, they imparted their identities and their memories. The eggs burst open and the hatchlings within emerged ravenous.
Yikes.
Their mere presence drained all life from the cavern around them. Within moments, every other living thing nearby was dead, drained of all life.
Nice.
Nothing could stop them. The world was doomed. Further and further their reach expanded, blanketing everything. Minutes later, Runescape was a desolate husk. The sated hatchlings traveled out into the universe to remake it. In time, they grew old and hid eggs of their own beneath the surface of Gielinor. When they hatch, our world will suffer the same fate as Runescape. We must stop them. Somehow.
That's not good. Hey, Slow-Mo. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. The observation loses its charge after you view the memory. Ariane hands back the blank observation. As we suspected, the hatchlings are the true threat. We need to stop the same thing happening to Gielinor. What have we actually learned that's useful, though? We already know they were dangerous. We still don't know where they are or how to stop them. In the past, the elders touched the eggs. If we could stop the adults from touching their eggs, that could prevent them from hatching. Are you sure? Of course not, but do you have any better idea? I suppose not. How can we possibly stop the Elder Gods from touching something? Don't they have the power to destroy worlds? We will have to build that bridge when we come to that river. For now, we must at least locate the eggs. We're no closer to that than when we started. I anticipated this. That's why I sent Trindine onto Falador ahead of us. Falador? Saradomin's most prized possession is a crown, which can locate elder artifacts. Ah, smart. Yes. And you think it might be able to locate the eggs? Possibly. It is an avenue I have not been able to pursue. I thought Saradomin was missing. Wait, Saradomin's missing? He has not been seen on Gielinor for some time. You will have to try to contact him somehow. Wait, he's not in the castle? Thought he was in the castle. Well, Guardian, find Trindine in Falador. Impress the importance of your task upon Saradomin's lackeys, and they can summon him. I cannot accompany you. My presence will not be of use when dealing with Saradominists. Ariane, your resourcefulness could be an asset to this matter. If you wish to continue down this path, meet me inside the dig site near Alcarid. I'll be there. Good luck in Falador, Rainy. Thanks, bros. Finally, they've left us in peace. Oh no, not you! Not you, please leave me alone. Hello, who's there? This is your conscience speaking. Have you considered dying in a fire? Cut that out. I know who it is. Guess who's back? Who are you? Wait, what are we exactly? We're your conscience. We are definitely not your conscience. Yes, we are. Kill people. Stop that. Oh, I have a better idea. Maybe we're an old friend. Come back to haunt you. No, not that either. It's me, your best friend. Woo! How could you murder me? No. Maybe we're a Runescape brainworm crawling around inside your head, talking to you. Is that a thing that exists? It could be. I am not a worm. Okay then, Mr. Negative. What do you think we are? Maybe the stress is finally getting to you. It's a lot of pressure having to save the world all the time. Maybe this is wrong, so wrong. It's good. It's a good thing. I'm here to make up for your crippling stupidity. So you don't know? It's like having like a demon and like an angel on your shoulder at this point. Either that, or we're not going to tell you. What do you want? We just want to help. Speak for yourself. Personally, I intend to be as unhelpful as possible. Try to block out the voices. You cover your ears and try to block the voices out. I can't hear you. That's not going to work. The call is coming from inside the house. Okay, I can hear you, but I won't. I have to get rid of you. Good luck with that. What are you going to do? Kick yourself in the head? Actually, that's a great idea. Why don't you do that? I'm terribly sorry, but I think you're stuck with us. I have heard enough. I have worlds to save. Well, we're not going anywhere, so you might as well just get on with whatever it was you were doing. I doubt it was anything useful. Oh, that's right. You need to meet Trindine and Falador. Well, come on, loser, let's go. You're the only one with legs. I'm not okay with this. No, I'm not okay with this either. Let's go to Falador. Yeah, Kronk from Emperor's New Groove is literally what I was picturing as well. Slisky, you called it. Back in, not the flesh, but in the mind. For better or worse. I know someone who's happy about it. Someone tried talking to me, but I clicked out of the dialogue. Psst! Rainy! Over here! Can I help you? It's me, Trindine. Do you like my disguise? What was your name? Surruptuous. Who are you meant to be? I am Surruptuous, White Knight Extraordinaire. I love Saradomin and I enjoy not having to make any decisions for myself. I see. What now? Well, we need to find a way to summon and speak to Saradomin. So I would imagine his throne room would be the place to be. Suspicious. This is... Surreptitious. That's what it says. Surreptitious. It is suspicious, but I mean... That's not the word. You're not worried that he might see through your disguise? Looking like this? I'm so dull he won't even give me the first glance, let alone a second. Anyway, he might be able to see through the disguise of a lesser Mashrat, but there's a reason I'm a spy. But just in case, you go look upstairs and I'll poke around down here for a minute. Up to something suspicious? Yeah, it could be up to something suspicious. But it's surreptitious. I did get it right. I do pronounce things wrong. So fair enough for calling it out, but I got that one right. Let's see. Alright, have a good dinner, Gyra. I'll see you later. And thanks again for all the gifts, mate. So up to the details. I said it right. Moving on, swiftly moving on. Saradomin, we're home. Father Freeth, you're new. You also look nothing like a father. Well, you might be a dad, but I know. Welcome, child. Do you see Saradomin's holy light? Do you seek Saradomin's holy light? Yes, actually, I need to speak to him. Ha! Oh, bless you, my child. But one cannot simply chat with the great side. You do not look like a priest whatsoever. This is the dodgiest priest I've seen in my entire life. His attention is required to move the stars and to keep all of creation functioning as it should. His ego certainly reaches the heavens. I know the sweet serenity of basking in his divine radiance, but I'm afraid he is not available for chitter-chatter with just anyone. Do you know who I am? Should I? You're not as famous as you think you are. I'm the World Guardian. I need to speak to Saradomin about a matter of great urgency. Ah, well, I'm sorry, but that's simply not possible right now. He looks like a hobo. The great and mighty Saradomin is not on Gielinor at this time. He is visiting other worlds, spreading his wisdom. But this is urgent. There must be something you can do. My hands are tied, child. Perhaps you can find what you seek elsewhere. I believe we have a visiting temple knight you might be familiar with in the war room on the ground floor. They may be able to assist you further. Do we even know any temple knights? None that would want to talk to us again. Yeah, that seemed like a shady hobo. But I'll humor him for a little bit. It's a big word. A word that I've never used before. But yeah, fair enough. Let's see. Sir Owen, my man! My main man, how's it going? How's that arm of yours hanging in there? What in the world happened to your head, my dude? Why is your head so freakishly big? Sealif, are you okay? Are you suffering from head expansion? He has the old head model. He's definitely suffering from head expansion. Ignorant fools, traditions should guide you, not shackle you. I know just what you mean. Rules are like lovers. Much better if you can be flexible. God damn it. Huh? What? Who are you? Well met, fellow Sir Knight. I am Surreptitious. What name do you bear? Sir Owen of the Temple Knights, at your service. I apologize for my outburst. I'm just getting frustrated. Sir Owen, how you been? Well, I've managed to keep this corruption under control. Can't get rid of it entirely, but it's not getting worse. That's good, at least. Now I'm just getting frustrated at White Knight bureaucracy. I know what you mean. I'm trying to get an audience with Saradomin, and I've been blocked at the first hurdle. What did you need to see him about? Oh, nothing important. Just, you know, how to stop the world from ending. I'm sure it can wait. I'm sorry, what? The infant elder gods are waking up, and if they hatch, they'll kill all life on this planet. We were hoping to use Saradomin's crown to track down the eggs on Gielinor, but he's not here. And they just sent you away? Apparently so. See, this is exactly the maddening rigidity I was talking about. It is literally the end of the world scenario, and they're not willing to even consider calling Saradomin back. If only there was a brave knight who could help us resolve this conflict. Come on, let's both go and talk to the priest. Maybe we can get somewhere together. They're all very goth and emo. Or just emo, to be honest. They don't look goth at all. They're just very, very emotionally scarred on the inside, and they want to die. Every single Saradominist follower. So they don't care. It is, but it's also the fact that I haven't had to do this in like a year and 28 days or whatever, or 38 days. I am a little bit rusty, and the vocabulary is a little bit higher than my paycheck is. We need to speak to Saradomin now. Watch your tone, child. This is a holy place. You don't even look slightly holy, my dude. Come on, mate. Have a little bit of respect. You have no armor on whatsoever. You look like a basic bitch, I was about to say. This is a castle armory, where the mighty Saradomin held court. The one true god walked here. One of several gods. Granted, I prefer this one the most, but we aren't served by caving into mythological thinking. We need to speak with Saradomin. He must have left a means to contact him. Of course, in his boundless wisdom, Saradomin has given we high priests a means with which to summon him if the need arises. Great, do that then. No. What? Why not? The mighty Saradomin is spreading his wisdom to other worlds. He is saving countless souls. There is no greater mission. What about our souls? Don't we matter? We are in danger. That's why we need Saradomin. Well, even if that were the case, it is not my decision to make. As this is the fortress of the White Knights, may I suggest you bring your concern to Servars? So we need to go and speak to Servars. And the hunt through the red tape begins. Come on, Rainy. Saradomin willing, we can get this done quickly. We should be able to find ceramic in the tower on the west side of the castle. It's like one small favor, but for White Knights. Could someone just like death touch dart that one dude up there so we can get this on with? No, we cannot discuss this castle's layout because it's very retro and it was built way before they knew what bridges were. Ceramic, hello. How's it going? You know, would be nice if I could talk to Saradomin. Well met, World Guardian. Sir Sunday, what can I do for you? We need to talk to I was about to say Sir Saradomin, but yeah, Saradomin, in person. The priests won't summon him without your permission. I see. And why do you need to see him so urgently? I need to talk to him about the Elder God situation. We're not Saren and her council handling this. We are working together, after all. The council sent me. The council is moving too slowly. These things can't be rushed. The Elder Gods move on cosmic scales, and whilst we should not dilly-dally, we should be cautious in our approach. Saren is wise and understands this. If she does not believe the threat is so urgent that we must summon Saradomin back, then who am I to question the divine wisdom? She's really done a number on him. What did you say, Sir Knight? Me? Oh, nothing, sir. I can see an argument for his return, but I doubt the urgency. I would see this place in better condition before I would agree to summon him. I have concerns about our latest recruits. Speak to Paradomenes for me. If he's able to say they're ready for Saradomin's inspection, then I'll agree to your request. Can't you summon him now and then ready the recruits? I will not be the one to summon Saradomin, the Lord of Order, to this chaos unless there is no other option. I couldn't bear him telling Saren that my contributions are anything less than exemplary. Very well. We'll speak to Paradomenes. Is he the winged guy in the courtyard downstairs? You move out of his earshot. Okay. This is why I always get so frustrated coming back here to Falador. As a temple knight, I do what needs to be done. My faith is my sword and shield, as I enact the will of Saradomin. But here, among the White Knights and the priesthood, their faith feels more like chains weighing them down. They're trapped by traditions and frozen by bureaucracy. I have noticed that. Among the other knights, I mean. I myself have always wanted to be a temple knight. You lot get much more done. It feels so frustrating after returning from the burial grounds, working with Saradomin side by side, as we did what we could for the centaurs. Saradomin was more than just some mythical figure. He was a righteous warrior, and he used his power without restraint to try and help Fern and her people. Then I come back to, well, hold on a second, that's a whole quest we haven't done. We haven't seen them try to help the centaurs. Then I come back to this, and I feel like they're all following a Saradomin I don't recognize. Well, that's the difference between White Knights and Temple Knights, isn't it? Blind faith. Although I guess the Temple Knights get their orders from one person, who they've never met, so blind faith runs in the family. That's different. Surveillance gives us orders that help people. We do real good, enact real change. And this order comes directly from Saradomin, not filtered through layers of priestly nonsense. Oh, absolutely. There's nothing better than knowing your boss has a direct line to an absent god. Really comforting. Anyway. You don't want to hear any more of me ranting. Let's go speak to Bradomines in the courtyard downstairs. Okay. Oh, you don't like the doors, huh? You have 30 death touchdowns ready to go. Ah, nice. You know who to target. Yeah, basically, son. Character creation back in 2009, and now he's suddenly a priest. He never put anything on. Raven has talked about nothing else since, the layout of the castle. Yeah, I don't want to think about it. This place is a mess. Imagine if the quest was fully voiced. Indeed. I mean, they have, like, you use the castle tons as well for, what was it, Wild Gothic Sleeps as well, I think? With the whole, Surrock thing. So there's plenty of stuff going on in here to tidy up in that case. So yeah, not probably a good task. Hail, World Guardian. Are you here to inspect the recruits? They are a promising batch, loyal, dedicated, skilled, and devout, but sadly, as is so often the case, woefully under-equipped. Would you be willing to give them a glowing review for ceramic vase? As true believers, yes. As knights, no. Why not? Look at them. The armor they wear is rusting and flaking. Their swords could barely pierce an orange, let alone demon skin. Some say that faith is a shield, but I've never seen a sermon block a sword. What if they pray really hard? I sense another request coming. I'm sorry. Oh, you know, if you could just do me one small favor, that kind of thing. Always seems to happen when I need to do something urgently. Like, stop the entire world from ending, but no, you're right. Your petty little issues is clearly so important that we must endanger us all. Are you alright? Continue to rant. No, I'm not. Every time I try and avert some horrifying catastrophe, someone always has to give me some mindless little task before. I can't get there. Get me better armor, bake me a cake, find Mr. Pibbles, my delighted stuffed crocodile. Is it really so much to ask that we deal with the immediate problem, and then I can come back and deal with the small stuff later as a mini quest or post-quest content? No, fine. Let me just move on, shall we? You can give me a mindless task that will doubtlessly have more hurdles, and then maybe we cannot all die. You tell him, kid. Feeling better? Oh, go fuck. Yes, so moving on very quickly. What was the problem again? That was great. I was reading the text. That was great. I loved that. Every second of it. I cannot possibly give surrounding fires my blessing. Unless they're so possibly equipped. It began with an F, it didn't have anything else there. So get them better equipment. Where it's so simple. Survivin holds the keys to the best equipment, and he is refusing to give it to my recruits. I do not understand why humans find it so difficult to get things done, but they're stuck in this flimsy armor until he changes his mind. Well, I'll go talk to him then. He should be in the office next to Saradoma's throne room. Okay. That was pure gold, going back to look. Is it really so hard to equip your soldiers properly? They're white knights for Saradomin's sake. They'll find themselves facing black knights, demons, and worse before too long. It's not like there isn't enough money here, or the Church of Saradomin is the largest religion. We've had connections with every major human kingdom. There's plenty of resources to make sure these knights are ready for battle. This shouldn't be so difficult. This is why Temple Knights are much better than White Knights. You guys see a need, and you fill it. No question, no forums, no hoops to jump through. Just sucking up to Sir Owen so much, though. It's something needs to be done, you get it done. Exactly! Can you imagine this lot trying to deal with Mother Malum and her slugs? It would never even occur to us to push a pillar onto her. God damn it. We'd all be dead or worse by now. Here I am ranting again. Sorry. Let's go and speak to Sir Ivan. Ah, there was a rant in the Ark as well, but I missed it. That's sad. Never again. We will always look for the rants. They're actually gold. So it was up here, right? But it was like next to the... Yeah, it was up here. And then... Survive, and there he is. Hello. Greetings, traveler. And yar. Ask about Azzanadra's quest. Do you have a moment to talk Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Saradomin? Do you have a moment to talk about White Knights recruits? I'm very busy right now, but I can spare a few moments. What do you want? I want you to give the White Knights recruits new equipment. Tja, as if we just have armor to spare. You don't? You can't tell me that White Knights are bankrupt. Well, of course not, but we can't just hand out armor willy-nilly. Why, there are procedures and forms and... I can see where this is going. Of course I can't get any new armor signed off until Saradomin returns. What? Why do you need Saradomin? Before Saradomin left, he said how happy he was and how the White Knights have his blessing. Which clearly means that white armor must be blessed before it can... Oh my god, really? Really? Must be blessed before it can be given to any White Knights. Otherwise, they would not have his blessing and therefore could not be White Knights. That's obviously not what he meant. Of course it is. We are his holy crusaders. How can we be holy if we have not received his blessing? Actually making pissed off at you, dude. You're doing this on purpose. But we need this armor in order for the priests to summon Saradomin back. Yes, I can see how that would be tricky. Still, my hands are tied. Right, that's it. I've had enough of this bureaucratic nonsense. Bureaucratic nonsense. It's clear that we're not going to get anything done here. The White Knights and the priests are too entranced in their own red tape. Rainy, we'll just do it ourselves. If summoning Saradomin is possible, there's a process for it. And if there's a process, there's paperwork. All the files are kept in the war room downstairs. I'll meet you there. Okay. So this is where the 25,000 words come in. We're gonna read 25,000 words of documents by the White Knights. Oh god, that's gonna be great. I didn't think it was gonna be 25,000 words of bureaucratic nonsense. Okay, hit me, Sir Owen. Where do we start? There doesn't seem to be much here. I would have thought that there'd be more paperwork. Try the cupboard and I'll look through the documents on the table. It's the trap. As soon as you open it, it just collapses outwards with paper. Or not. Look for ritual documents. Yes, let's do it. There are several files here, but none of them seem important. Anything? Nothing useful. Did you find anything? I'm blaming Raven for the difficult words because he has a very strong penmanship. That's what I'm gonna say. He uses the fancy words, and my brain don't use the fancy words. Just a reference to St. Elspeth's birthday for some reason. I'm an idiot. Ceramic recently had a safe installed in Serenity's office directly above us. I'll bet Elspeth's birthday is the code. Come on, let's go. You gonna... Okay, I'm gonna assume he's gonna type it in for me because I don't actually know what it is. Astute vocabulary, thank you. I actually know those ones. Don't use them much, but yeah. This was not the cupboard he was talking about, huh? What cupboard was it he was talking about? Above the war room. The first floor and second floor, it's friggin... Here we go. Wait a second. This is the second floor. Goddamn British. Bamboozling people. Right, let me see. Was it a 3 or a 5 there? There, got it. Here it is. It doesn't seem too complicated. With the right items, we could just do it ourselves. Here, take a look. Saroan hands you the ritual instructions. We need a silent bell, and bless it in the waters of the River Salve. Should be simple enough. If you can get that sorted, Rainy, I'll stay here and find out what those anointed incenses are, and get the throne ready. Saroan, I'll stay here with you, but before I do, I feel only fair to be honest with you. I am not what I appear to be. Oh, really? Let me see if I can work this out. You're obviously an undercover operative working with Rainy on a wider mission. You're not really a White Knight at all. You carry yourself oddly, as though you're used to more height, and you have a tendency to sneer. If I had to hazard a guess, you're a shapeshifter. Probably a Majrat or a demon of some kind, given you're working with Azzanadra. Going by recent reports of a Majrat being freed from an archaeological dig site, I'm going to assume that's you. The known Majrat have distinctive modi operandi, and I have no idea what that is. What was the name? Terrapin, Bingreen, Trindane. Yeah, that's it. Nice to meet you. I genuinely thought this would be more of a dramatic moment. I've been practicing an elaborate reveal spin and everything. Sorry, I'm a Temple Knight. We keep tabs on all the Majrat. You lot tend to be at the center of most of Gielinor's problems. Fair enough. Okay, Rainy, well, we'll be by Saradomin's throne once you've got the ritual components. Nah, see, because then it's just like, well, then it's numbered, I guess, so it doesn't, nah, it still doesn't make sense in elevators. You guys had one job with flooring things, and you fucked up. I'm just gonna be honest. You messed up. Where would the Slayer Master be? I could probably just go there, couldn't I? It makes sense to you and nobody else, which is exactly the point. It's like the metric system, and Americans making that more complicated than it needs to be. You did an American, basically. You did an American. There's a Slayer Master here somewhere, isn't there? I forget where he is. No, he's over there now. Okay. In the country, the Jagex is located in the country that did an American and made it more complicated than it needed to be. You sell Slayer bells. I will take one. If I could see it, there we go. Well, that ain't silent, but it's gonna work, I guess. Maybe they said Slayer Bell and I read Silent Bell. That could be too. In his eternal wisdom, the great Saradomin has provided these instructions should he need to return to Gielinor. Firstly, one must remove any unexpected items from Saradomin's throne and scatter the anointed incenses, for this will be his guiding beacon. Secondly, one must prepare a blessed silent... No, I was right, Silent Bell. To do this, one must remove the clapper from a standard Slayer Bell, and then bless it in the well at the Temple of Patadomus. Okay. Finally, one must ring the bell thrice, while standing by the throne and calling out the name of the Most Holy. Yeah. Follow these steps and Saradomin will hear. So how do we pull that thing out? Cut clapper, there you go. You remove the clapper and create a silent bell. Silence. I don't know what else I expected. And then we need to take it to the River Salve. But where exactly? Do we drop it down the fountain? Do I need a bucket? So many questions. It makes as much sense as removing the floor 13 from elevators because you're superstitious about elevators. Can you just, like, throw it into the water? I don't think so. Yeah, there's places that have done that. I've seen places that have literally gone, like, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's, like, the weirdest shit. It does happen. I'm being serious. Can you just, like, do you just throw this in here? Am I overthinking this? You dip the bell in the water of the salve and bless the silent bell. It worked. Okay, so I guess we just take this back again. Exactly, and your ground floor not being the first floor is also nonsense. The ground floor and the first floor are the same thing. That is what logically makes sense. Yes, Denise, you can post it as long as it has a spoiler tag around it. Hey Patrick, how's it going? Sorry if I saw you a little bit late. Okay, so let's head up to the throne room. Now stop trying to justify it, games. I am not agreeing with you. You can't win this fight. Stop trying to logic yourself out of this problem that you have created. Remember, you just need to ring the blessed silent bell 3 times whilst calling Saradomin's name. Should be simple enough. Okay. Ring it. Zautak, Mod Raven! Please don't get his attention. I don't want to live through this. I had to do it. Zautak! I don't think just shouting random words is going to be helpful right now. Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Okay, what else can we do? Oi, Blueberry! Zaros. Why are you calling for Zaros? Shouldn't you be calling for Saradomin? That was a very just answer of you. Oh god, if it summoned a hand, that'd be terrifying. Oi, Blueberry! If you're not going to take this seriously, then give me the bell. No, don't take the bell. I will be serious. I will do it. Saradomin. 2 more times. Saradomin. You can sense energy reaching skyward just 1 more time. Saradomin. Is this some kind of reference to that horror movie where you, like, say the name 3 times in front of a mirror and it, like, spawns the creature or whatever? Oh, magnificent Saradomin, luminous bringer of light and lord of order. Forgive the inconvenience that these wretches have brought upon you. You're not even a real priest, dude. Shut up. It matters little now. Why have I been summoned? Choose your words carefully, Rainy. We need to give Saradomin the right context, or he might dismiss us outright. Yeah, can someone put him back on Tutorial Island? Or at least send him to Berthorpe so he can finish the tutorial, because he looks like he is doing that. Yeah, Bloody Mary, that's the one. Thank you for that. We need your crown. The world is in danger. We need to find the eggs. Eggs? What eggs? Is this something to do with that bizarre rabbit? No, this is not Easter related. Or has the evil chicken somehow ascended to godhood? I'm so sorry, Lord, for the nonsense they are spouting right now. Shall I have them removed? Saradomin's not unreasonable. give him context, and I'm sure he'll listen. Just make sure we explain the situation in the right order. Okay, fine, fine. The world is in danger. In danger from what? The Elder God threat is much greater than when you were here last time. It's only a matter of time before their eggs hatch and the newborn Elder Gods consume all of the anima on the planet, killing everyone and everything in the process. And then tear apart the rest of the universe. Yes, I can see why this would concern you. Are you here at the behest of Seren and her council? We can't lie to him, because he has that thing where he can sense if we lie. I remember this vaguely. So, we are concerned about Seren and the influence she has over the council. I am working with Azzanadra. We're worried about the influence Seren is exerting over the council. I see. So, what is Zaros's plan? Oh, I'm working with Azzanadra, not Zaros. You speak as if the two are different, but that is a discussion for another time. What is Azzanadra's plan? We need your crown. Blasphemy! Could you please be quiet? You're not in this at all. An amusing jest. I cannot hand over the most powerful item in my possession for no reason, even to you, World Guardian. This crown is how I will... I probably should have done the eggs, huh? Probably should have done the eggs. This crown is how I will find a solution to the dangers that Sliske unleashed on this world. It is the only means by which I can track down artifacts of sufficient power to protect this planet. I respect all you do, World Guardian, but God's faith cannot be blind. Yeah, I should have done the eggs first. Fair enough, fair enough. Did it? Try from the beginning. Okay, yeah. So, the world's in danger. Yeah, you would have figured it was the Elder God eggs, because I mentioned that, right? So it makes sense. Yada yada yada, we've done this. We need to find the eggs. You want to find the Elder God's eggs? To what end? Finding the eggs is the first step to finding a true solution. I'll check chat after reading, by the way. The Elder Gods need to touch the eggs in order to hatch them, so if we can somehow intervene before then, we can prevent them from waking. Yes, that makes sense. However, I'm not sure what you've summoned me for in this matter. We're getting to that. The world is in danger! No, not that one. We need your crown. I see. You believe that the crown can help you find them. Yes, as the crown can track down Elder artifacts, surely it can track down the eggs themselves. A fine theory, but an incorrect one, I'm afraid. I have already tried to use the crown to search for the eggs on Gielinor, but either the eggs are shielded from its power, or it doesn't work on them. Indeed, Sir Sonde, you are correct. I'm sorry, World Guardian. If the crown could help you, I would give it, but it cannot, and so it must remain with me. See, you waste the time of He Most Holy. Lord Saradomin, just say the word, and I shall have them locked away. Such blasphemy, such hubris, such... Be silent, Father Frith. My lord, the World Guardian and Sir Sonde have summoned me to avert the end of the world. Yet here you are condemning them. Why? You were busy off-world, Lord. I did not think you wanted to be disturbed. Did you not think that I gave you the summoning ritual for a reason? That I was to be summoned if there was a need for me? Well, yes, but surely the need needed to be great indeed. And you believe there is a need greater than the end of the world. Do you not consider the rising of the ancient creator gods and the destruction that would follow significant? How much more needed to be at stake? Our souls, life is fleeting, flesh transitory, suffering only a path of salvation. Only if our souls were at stake should we be in need. I see. I appreciate that you mean well, Father Frith, and it warms me to see your faith so strong. But one cannot live by faith alone. Faith must be tempered with deed and with action, lest it is simply hope in disguise. In future, should a similar situation arise, know that the safety of this world and its people are paramount to me. I prize this world's well-being above all else. World Guardian, I am sorry that I cannot provide you with the help you need. I can see that I have much to address here in Falador, but should you need my assistance in future, you may find me here. Thank you, Lord Saradomin, for your time and assistance. We shall be on our way. Well, Rainy, this appears to be a dead end. I wish I could help more. Why not join us on the quest? Your help could be invaluable. Oh yes, good idea, Rainy. You'd be a great help, Sir Grumpalot. If you'll have me, I'd be glad to help. Happy to have you along. We should head back to Caradet and speak with the others. I shall meet you there. Cool beans, let's do it. We best not bother him, even though we're burning to a crisp right now, because all the elders have awoken already. Yeah. Crazy Saradominists. The people who follow Saradomin are crazier than Saradomin himself. True that, though. Oh yeah, I saw a question about who I normally side with in quests. A long time ago, I was siding with Zaros, but then in more recent times, he's kind of not been aligning entirely with me, and he's not really been talking to me, you know? We don't have that mutual connection, that bromance that we once had. So I started siding with Saren a bit, and now I'm just kind of like, I just kind of go where the wind takes me. I'm kind of more on Gothix's side now. And he wanted to save the world. So effectively, I'm the World Guardian. But yeah. The end goal is to save everyone, ideally. Forever God. Yeah, I turned godless, which is the last thing I thought I'd end up doing. Though the godless are barbarians, I don't like them. They're like kind of barbaric and stuff. Not a fan. But yeah. Unofficial godless World Guardian Gothixian something. But is it Zaros's preference that makes something righteous, or does Zaros only prefer things that are already righteous? It's been going for a while, Roberto. But is it, yeah, or does Zaros only prefer things that are already righteous? This will have to wait. Rainy Trindine, were you successful? We summoned Saradomin, but he wouldn't give us the crown. He said he's already tried to find the eggs using it, and it wouldn't work anyway. Owen! Hello, Ariane. It's been a while. I heard a voice, and I have voice acting all the way maxed out. So it couldn't have been it. Bit of romantic tension there, maybe. Who is this? I am Sir Owen Sonde. Sir Owen Sonde, Knight of the Temple. A Saradominist? He wants to help. Rainy said you are working to stop the Elder Gods from rising. Ideally, yes. Right now we are trying to find the eggs. You want results, and you're exhausted, and you've exhausted official channels. Yes. That's what the Temple Knights are for. Then we will put you to use. The crown was a dead end. What else can we do? The crown was a potential opportunity, but not the only one. We must pursue every lead we have. What else is there? I have been drawing up a list of possible avenues of investigation. The most obvious are the most direct connected with the Elder Gods. Mouthpieces known as the Kra. Rainy, didn't you meet them when you were trying to stop Xenia? I did. Yes, they were bizarre creatures, surprisingly opinionated for constructs. I have had dealings with them in the past. Ariane and I will interrogate them. Perhaps we can be more persuasive this time. Rainy, you will take Trindine to investigate 3 other potential leads. The TzHaar Gothics and the Saradominist Wizards. What are TzHaar? He doesn't know. Creations of the Elder Gods. They shaped Gielinor or helped. Maybe they even created the Elder Halls. A rebellious faction live under... A rebellious faction that live under the volcano in Karamja. TzHaar City. We could start there. We can't ask Guthix though. Guthix is dead. Indeed. However, my understanding is that he left many memories, some of which are still being discovered. That's true. There's a large repository of them near Piscatories. By wizards, you mean the Wizard's Tower, right? It is the greatest repository of lore in the Saradominus kingdoms. They're an elitist clique of uninspired fossils. My dear, that's why you're not going. Yes, it makes sense to send you instead. You'll fit right in. Oof. Enough. We have tasks to do. What about me? Do you have any suggestions to offer? Didn't you mention that the Temple Knights get secret orders? Not that I remember, no. Sure you did. The Temple Knights have a secret leader. Yes, Sir Vey Lance. Supposedly he gets his orders directly from Saradomin. Why not give away our entire hierarchy while you're at it? Isn't that the whole hierarchy anyway? That's not the point! Have you met him? No, we receive occasional coded messages via commands of other secretive methods. Sir Lance's location is classified. Spy stuff, I love it. Why did you ask? If he's so well informed, isn't it possible that he knows something about the Elder Gods? It seems unlikely, but I suppose it could be possible. I don't know why he would have kept such knowledge from Saradomin, though. I have been wondering about him for a while. With Saradomin's return, why hasn't he revealed himself? And what did happen to No, forget it. Who? Then you have your assignment. Unearth surveillance and acquire any information he may have on the eggs, or the Elder Gods in general. We will meet back here and discuss anything we turn up. Nice, okay. So we are starting with, where are we starting? In TzHaar, right? Wasn't it? Yeah. Could just get my ring, to be honest. Kim Kardashian. No, I don't think that's right. So Sir Owen doesn't know about the TzHaar. The more you know. Yeah, let's grab that. I'm not sure where we'd meet up, but... It sucks being asleep. I'm sorry you missed the party. Where would it be though? Do you think it would be in the kiln itself? Maybe. Oh, by the entrance, okay. This place is too big. Fight pits, fight cave, fight... I guess the main plaza would be closest to that. The exit is south, right? I'm still not. I'm used to the old school place more than I am this place. I mean, it's not difficult. It's like right down, but I don't think about it. Oh, it actually triggers when you enter, but you can't teleport in. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, there he is. Fascinating. You've never been here before? No. The Empire never successfully invaded Karamja. I've read up on them now, of course. The Elder Gods made a lava bath, which spits out lava monsters to make planets. Some of the lava monsters don't want to get back into the bath and get melted down, so they live in a volcano instead. That about right? Which is a bit of an oversimplification, but close enough. Let's go in. Yeah, there we go. Gaul! I haven't seen you in ages. Yalit! Gall! I'm sorry, which Gall are you? You all look very similar. I'm TzHaar Gall Kut. Who's this funny little fellow? It's a Gall. They're born malformed. Like Ma? Yeah, I suppose so. Who is horrifying lady? Excuse me? Lady has no soul. Lady made of anathema. Lady looking at Gall Kut with a scary face. What is it talking about? I think maybe shadow magic? I spent thousands of years in the Shadow Realm. Some of it must have rubbed off. I'm surprised this thing can detect it. TzHaar Gall could not know scary lady should not think scary lady should come into city. This is Trindine. She's helping me with a quest. You can trust her. Well, if Yalit says so, TzHaar Gall could trust. We're here for information. Oh, TzHaar Gall Kut forgot. Come with TzHaar Gall Kut. Come where? TzHaar is here. Come to Main Plaza. Or TzHaar is here. Trindine is a Majrat. But she got stuck in the Shadow Realm for a long time. She's one of, yeah, so it's basically, she's like one of Sliskay's, she's on Team Sliskay, kind of. Like, Sliskay and her work together as spies in the Zarosian Empire. So they were trapped in the Shadow Realm. And we recently, got them out of there. Why am I not teleporting to Main Plaza? It gives me time to chat with the chat. Yeah, stuck in a box in the Shadow Realm. Archaeology stuff, yeah. It's a mini quest. That is a requirement for this. Sup, bro? How's it going? The masters have returned. We must serve their will. Almost all the TzHaar, the Har Tok and Tok Kul have been returned to the kiln. We are almost whole once more. All that remains are those of you who will not join us. Our answer is unchanged, TzHaar. The time of the TzHaar is over. Now is the time for unity. You ask too much. You ask us to surrender our individuality, our identity. I want to be me. You cannot force us. We could easily do so, but we will not. You are part of us. We wish to join in union with you, and for you to join in union with us. What joy would there be in force? Is it really true that the masters have returned? Fool swims in the sacred lava once more. We surround her, sing with her. Can you not hear her voice? I hear nothing, but if it is true that she has returned. TzHaar Mei Ke, maybe your lineage has forgotten, but I still remember. We came to Morul Rek, to wait for the masters, not to escape them. I will return with you to the sacred lava, TzHaar. You will be destroyed, forgotten. No, not forgotten, remembered for all time. We hold within us the memories of all that has passed. The one you knew as TzHaar Ket Ital lives on within us. TzHaar Mayak Galak. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit here. They all await. Not having a stroke, don't worry. I go now to the kiln. Return with grace, TzHaar. We will remain here to find any others we can convince. So if this lot know anything useful, I think I saw something like a library on the way in. I'm going to check that. TzHaar Gall Kut go with horrifying lady to keep eye on her. Right. Come and find me when you're done. Pool is swimming. So yeah, so this little buddy doesn't want to join in. Human. How's it going? So casual. The TzHaar are almost whole. Once the final TzHaar have returned, reunited with us, we can serve the masters with utmost efficiency. What about for you personally? We do not understand the question. How are things going for TzHaar Hook? We think we understand your confusion, human. We are not TzHaar Hook. TzHaar Hook. Now, I don't understand if you're not TzHaar Hook. Who are you? You look like TzHaar Hook. This body is TzHaar Hook. It is TzHaar shape of Hook. I'm not the... Oh my god, dude. Come on. There's too many hooks and hawks and tars and a mouthpiece for the TzHaar. But we, our mind perhaps, as you would think of it, our mind is not TzHaar Hook. Our mind is TzHaar. I get what they're saying, but fucking hell. We are the TzHaar. We are the sacred lava. We are the kiln. We see through 1,000 pairs of eyes and sing in one joyful union. Oh. Well, actually, that leads me to my next question. We are listening. You guys made Gielinor, right? In part, we shaped mountains from the sacred clay, the landscape in our canvas, built with precision. Did you make the Elder Halls? The sacred site where the masters conceal their eggs. That's the one. A site of such significance that its location should never be shared under any circumstance? Maybe. Yes, we built the Elder Halls. Why do you ask? We're trying to find it, and I wondered if you could tell us where it is. You must not set foot in the holy ground. You would taint it with your mere presence. We will not reveal the location. We would be utterly destroyed, cooled and smashed and ground down into the finest of dust before we allowed such knowledge to fall into the hands of one such as you. That's a no then. It is. Well, that's a shame. I guess we're done here. I should probably find the others. No, come on, big ol' boy. Can I not persuade you somehow? No, he just repeats the same thing. How about I give you 2 million Tokkul? How about that?
I want to see outside. You go outside?
Oh my god, there's voice acting? But I have it at max. It wasn't that loud. Since when was there voice acting? Ring of Kairos? But that's not a requirement.
I want to see outside. You go outside?
Yeah, this is the wrong quest. But still, voice act. I didn't know those were voice acted to begin with. Where was I supposed to meet them? It wasn't by the entrance. Speak to say and send them beneath the volcano. It doesn't say where they went. What stuff those 9 just... Yeah, it was ages ago. They're not outside, are they? No. I don't even remember. It's been so long, dude. Since I did those quests. Kill, maybe? Yeah. It just makes you feel old if you look at when it came out. She was looking at a library. It doesn't say, it's not been marked in the map at all, this quest. Oh wait, there's library. Yep, there we go. I guess main plaza would be the closest. Or not. Yeah, this is the library. Okay, let's go in there. Yeah, no marks, it seems. Weird. This would be the place, though, if they went to the library. Yeah, they're there. I can see them. Cool. How's it going, guys? Have you found anything? Any luck? Oh, Siraj, you just finished the quest. Took you 3 hours. Not bad. And 39 minutes. Did you enjoy it? The TzHaar have never heard of the Elder Halls, and the TzHaar know where they are, but don't want to tell us under any circumstance. Torture. The TzHaar are a mountain-sized, sentient, hive-minded elder artifact filled with lava that create and destroy massive obsidian bodies at will. So torture is out. Probably best avoided. Did you find anything in the library? They use these memory orb thingies. The Gaal has been helping me. Zargal could help. Between us, we could probably scour the place, given enough time. How much time? A few weeks, maybe a few months? Maybe that could be a backup plan if nothing else pans out. Goodbye, Skullkut. Goodbye, Yalit. Goodbye, horrifying lady. Seems like this was a waste of time. I would have thought Azzanadra would come up with a better lead. They can't all be winners. We still need to check the Wizard's Tower and the Hall of Memories. Yep, let's do it. So, Hall of Memories was technically first on the list, so I guess we'll go there. I can probably teleport there with the things that are not there. Where is the currency pouch? And then distraction, and then teleport. Yeah, so in time for the next quest to come out, basically. It's picturesque, I'll give it that. You're the expert here. What do we do? Under the pool, there's another chamber. It's full of automatons and memories. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Lead on. Yeah. Quest mode. Warning. Unauthorized intruder detected. Initiating defense protocols. Wait! Countermeasures will activate in 3... Emergency override. Defensive protocols paused, awaiting input. Okay, let's see here. Calculate the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. No. The statement is a lie. No. Can an omnipotent entity create a rock so heavy it can't lift it? Answer, yes, it may then lift it. Resuming defense protocols, countermeasures will activate in 2. Wait, emergency override. Defensive protocols paused, awaiting input. How about a nice game of chess? Input, facile, ignoring, resuming defensive protocols. Countermeasures will activate in 1. Wait, emergency override. Defensive protocols paused, awaiting input. Memory, core, I can't believe I'm going to die in this dump. Core dump. Dump memory. Dump core memory. Processing cannot comply. Reinterpreting. Dumping archivist. Core memories. Rebooty. Greetings, automatons. My memory appears to have been wiped. We need to access anything Gothics might know about the Elder Gods. Memory error access. Archivist memory incomplete. Directive. Return archivist memories to restore prior functionality. This is Trindine. When I restore your memories, don't flag her as an intruder. Unauthorized user flagged as non-intruder, Trindine. Okay, cool. Do I have to... Archivist memories required to restore prior system functionality. What does that mean? Divination more like divine... wait, hold on a second here. There's a joke here somewhere. Divination more like divine... I'm not doing it. I don't want to get bits of Gothics on my fingers. I think they're the Archivist's memories. I don't understand how any of this works. It's still divine energy. Would you want to pick up pieces of floating flesh? Oh, there we go. There, that's what I need. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, I'll get there. I just need to look around and see what's going on. Yeah, here we go. I just need to open my eyes a little bit. If only you could tell him to do this normally and it would just spit out tons of these orbs you could siphon up. That's all of them. I'd better get these back to the archivist. There you go, feeling better? Restoring functionality. 0%. 1%. You've got to be kidding me. So... Oh no, we're not going to make Smalltalk, are we? You never seem to mention Zaros. The big guy? Why would I? I don't know if you've noticed, but there aren't many Zarosians left. The others all seem pretty fanatical in their faith and loyalty. Oh, I'm not devout enough. You're not wrong, to be honest. Azzy is all of this guff about a grand plan, but it was never a religious thing to me. Then why continue to serve Zaros now? Back during the Empire, things were better when everything was under control. Besides, the Majrat are my friends, as well as my people. We've been through a lot together. We came to this world together. What's the alternative? Hide myself among the humans? Call myself in the dirt? No, thanks. I thought that's what you did anyway. Isn't that basically what you were doing in Falador? Only temporarily. I couldn't live like that forever. I heard Wahisatel has been doing it for thousands of years. Gross. What about the Zamorakians then? Seriously? Those traitors? I'd die first. 7%. What can you tell me about Stuske, considering you guys work together? The big guy in Azzy. Squack. Oh, I like it. What can you tell me about Sliske? I thought you were already acquainted. I didn't know him back in your time. Well, as a boss, he was kind of irritating, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was pretty hands-off most of the time, which I appreciated. A lot of the time, you barely even knew whether he was there at all. But the incessant, never-ending, ceaseless practical jokes. I don't think he could even tell the difference between childish pranks and lethal traps. One time I found a black chinchampa, you know, the really explosive ones, on my chair. He said he thought it was a whoopee cushion. I heard you killed him, though. How do you feel about that? I'm not saying I wanted him dead or anything, but it sounds like he went pretty badly off the track. Not like he even tried to rescue me for the vault. 16%. Did you ever meet Guthix? We knew of Guthix back during the Empire, of course. He had pagan cults all over the continent, and we were pretty confident he wasn't mythological. I spent a lot of time rooting out druidic sects, but we never heard a peep from the god himself. I met Guthix. Then he died. So I've heard. Never thought Sliske would manage to pull off something like that. 23. Archivist memory restoration complete. Greetings, automaton. Greetings, unauthorized non-intruder Trindine. I love how I'm an automaton. Can we access Guthix's memories now? Directive, specify subject. The Elder Gods, specifically anything concerning the Elder God eggs. Memory error, Elder Gods, no data found. There has to be something. I'm the World Guardian. Recognition, World Guardian, initiating restricted memory protocol. Error, 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 dumping restricted memories. Here we go again. Restricted memories dumped. Directive, leave those restricted memory fragments alone. Automaton, only the World Guardian may access them. Restricted memories, eh? That sounds promising. Let's go. Black Chinchomp. Yeah, there's only black salamanders in RuneScape 3, isn't there? Black Chinchampas are only in old school. Don't get too excited, they're only in the wilderness. Where's the last one at? There it is. That's all 6. I better put them on in the plinths. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, black Chinchampas are in old school, but they're only found in the wilderness. Big PKing hotspot. Richard's liking the quest. I am too. It's very cool. It's been a long time since they gave us this much info about the gods and all that. Nice setup, thank you. Oh, there's no memory. I'd better go check inside. Yeah, it normally opens with a picture, doesn't it? That's weird. What's going on here? You find an engram stowed away within. What's that? It's an engram for the machinery upstairs. What do we do with it? I need to take it to the fountain of energy outside. Okay, you check that out. I'd take a look around here and see if we missed anything. See you outside. Okay. Restricted engram. Normally you have to charge them with divine energy. Yeah, let's leave. So just dumping in here. No. Let's take this up to the memorial and see if the fountain can teach us anything. So this thing here.
One day, I will be gone.
Oh my god, he speaks!
And on that day, the barrier, my edicts will come crashing down. Gielinor will no longer be protected from them.
Thanks for the follow.
I cannot leave this world, this beautiful world, unprotected. I must leave it with its shield, with its own guardian. Alas, there are none powerful enough that can be trusted with such a task. The gods are too petty, the dragonkin unable, and my guardians too focused elsewhere. But perhaps there is a solution.
That one guy who's been maxing every single skill in the game. Maybe him.
The divine soul is capable of great feats, but it is rigid and unyielding. If we are to grow stronger, we must take that power from elsewhere, like my edicts. I draw anima from the heart of Gielinor itself, and in turn I draw its shadow twin from the Codex.
Ooh.
Funneled through my sword, the two energies in perfect harmony create a powerful force that repels the strongest threats to this world. But it requires my constant concentration. I must meditate and focus deeply, lest the energies fall out of balance. And I will not be here forever. I cannot rely on another god to take my place. They would be too distracted by their own petty scheming, and even Seren would be distracted by her love for her elves. So, I must turn to mortals. But how could a mortal withstand the power needed to maintain the edicts? It would be too much for them, and it would tear them apart. Unless they were prepared for it. The mortal soul is a malleable and powerful thing. It can survive tremendous injury and return even stronger. If used correctly, it can hold back the darkest forces.
If I could take the heart of the enchantment and place it within a mortal soul, I could weave them both together with some of my own anima and the Edict's shadow anima. Their soul would adapt to it.
Ooh.
It would not be without benefit to them. They would become resistant to the powers of the other gods, immune to the loyalty auras of Seren and Zaros, and they would also find themselves protected from the shadow anima and its abhorrent nature. Once part of them, their soul would adapt and change, absorbing anima and shadow anima alike, growing slowly in power and preparing itself for the task ahead. Indeed, they would find themselves connected to power they would never expect. They would be in constant connection with the Codex, absorbing the shadow anima in a steady flow, even as they absorb the flow of anima around them. Its powers could enhance them, strengthen them, and prepare them for the trials ahead. However, such an enchantment would need to be primed, unlocked, and that would require an outside force. Shadow magic. There are no experts in shadow magic that I can trust, but perhaps I can trust in their duplicity and curiosity.
Wait, did Guthix just call that Sliske would want to, like, merge with us?
The Margaret Sliske would be the perfect candidate for
God
this.
damn, he did.
For all his faults, there are few who can match his skill with shadow magic. If I could set him after this mortal soul, if I could focus him at them...
God damn, Guthix. God damn.
He would work his magic upon them, and this would act as the catalyst needed for the enchantment to grow. But I would need to change Sliske as well. He would need to be primed by my own magic, delivered directly and in the purest form. The only option there is the Staff of Armadil, and it would mean my end.
He staged his own death as well. I'm not really surprised now.
So be it. I was unable to protect Naragon with my life, so let me safeguard Gielinor with my death.
The entire plot has gone exactly how Guthix wanted it to go.
I shall lure Sliske here with the promise of power and the frustrations of mystery. When he comes before me, I shall let him know he is important, that only he can be the one to kill me. His curiosity will be inflamed, and he will not be able to ignore that nagging voice in his head, craving to learn more. It will consume him. Whatever name I give him, whoever I point him at, he will be drawn to them like a moth to a flame. He will not be able to be anything other than the spark needed to empower my chosen. I will need a hero, someone whose soul is already strong enough to hold my enchantment. Eternum wasn't strong enough, and I must learn from that failure. A champion of the people will have a strong enough soul to contain the enchantment. As their soul grows through their experiences and adventures, the enchantment will grow with it. It will make them resistant to the power of God gods and be a reserve of power that they can subconsciously tap into when they are at their most threatened.
5D chess, yeah. Returns. He referenced a different person he had tried out. I'm not familiar with that person. Have they been in the lore before?
This champion will become my world guardian. They will become a source of fascination to the gods and to all the most powerful and dangerous things. They cannot help but find themselves drawn into the battles that are to come.
True that. True that.
I must have faith that they will be ready.
Anything useful? God damn, have I got a story for you? Oh, I don't know. Nothing relevant to the eggs, at least. That's true, though. Nothing about the eggs. Also, see a lightning. He was a very predictable puppet, and he heard of all of that. Yeah, Eternum, the original World Guardian, who didn't survive the first test. I just don't remember them talking. Is this the first time to talk about him, that person, or I can't remember him for anything before. Stack of cabbages in this, guys. No, nothing about the eggs. Seems like everywhere we go, no one wants to let me in. Have you considered not being the ancient spy of a Dark Lord? We still need to check the Wizard's Tower. No answer on that one, huh? Aight, let's go there. Maybe they were referenced at one point, but I don't remember them. That can be possible. Yeah, I feel like there's one engram that maybe mentioned it. Because it's not the first time I've heard about a theory like that. Or something about them, anyway. Okay, where would they be? Ariane's over there. Or am I supposed to go to the bridge? Entrance. I didn't see them at the entrance. Oh, Wizard Trindy. Yeah, there we go. Psst, yeah, I saw them. I saw them. What do you think? I'm a wizard who accessorizes. It's a good look for me. Call me Wizard Trindy. Why, you ask? Because I'm trendy and I'm Trindine. Trendy and I'm Trindine. You look awful. Looking good. I knew you had excellent taste. If you want to come in, you'll need to talk to me, not just mutter between yourselves. I like Trindine. She's growing on me. Yes, hello, we'd like to enter the Wizard's Tower, please. Well, I know who you are, World Guardian, and of course, you're always welcome here. But who is your friend? This is a Wizard Trindy. Not a member of our order, or I would recognize you. Where did you get that hat? Oh, I bought it in Port Sarim. I wanted to make a good impression. I've come from Falador. We'd like to make use of your library, is that okay? We can't just let anyone in. You could be a Zamorakian, here to burn the tower down again. I can assure you that Zamorak is no friend of mine. World Guardian, will you vouch for the trustworthiness of your companion? Of course. We're here researching the Elder Gods to try and save the world. Elder Gods, fascinating. I heard there was a presentation about them in Berthorpe. Yes, I was there. I doubt you'll find much of use here. They were unheard of in these parts prior to recent events. Nevertheless, if you're welcome to peruse our library if you see a need for it. Anything of relevance would be filed under History and Archaeology on the ground floor. Thanks. Let's split up. I'll search the bookcases to the east. You take the 4 to the west. Okay. She does. I like it. She's kind of got that Sliske jokefulness to her. I can kind of see why she would be a spy for the the Zarosians. So she's doing that side. I'll do this side then. Gnomish internicine road. I don't need gnome stuff. Gnomish. 4th age. Oh, how dreadfully boring. There's nothing about the Elder Gods here. What about this one? The Elder Ones are here. Oh, that looks promising. Oh, it's about care homes in Varrock. Why do they have a whole section of old advertisements? Because they hate you. But that wizard pride, yeah. Ray to his ages, 1st edition. Ooh, a 1st edition. The foreword is written by the Makeover Mage. Zaros died because he tripped and fell. Someone should fix this. He did, 16 times. This version doesn't even mention the Elder Gods. Interesting. Sliske's game, a storyline. What's this one about? Someone called Sliske and something about a game. Sliske? Who's that then? Never heard of them. It's pronounced Sliske. That's a throwback. Whoever they are, they sound like a boar. Actually, I think you would have gotten along pretty well. Does it mention the Elder Gods? Yes, but only that time I met Jas with Zaren and Zaros. Nothing we don't already know. Come to think of it, who wrote this book? Professor Soran. Quiet over there. This is a library, you know. I'd better see if Trindan had better luck. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Welcome back, Denise. Yeah, we just kind of rolled with it. I don't know. What can you do when there's voices in your head? Go insane? What are you gonna do about it? What have you found? I found that someone had documented my recent activities, but there's nothing in that section concerning Elder Gods. You? Nothing relevant. That's all 3 of our objectives complete. We still don't know where the Elder Gods are, the Elder Eggs are. Come on, let's get back to Caradet and see if the others have done any better. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do, but fair enough. It is kind of like having the Twitch chat as the voice in your head. You're not wrong. So really nothing different then, compared to normal. It's not fully voice acted, no. There's certain sections that are voice acted, but not all of it. You had a nice walk, that's nice. I'll be streaming until I finish the quest. I'm not sure how much is left, but yeah. I'm not in a rush. I guess he just kind of knew how Sliske would think. He got inside of Sliske's head. He did explain that he knew that Sliske would get obsessed with us, so... He maybe didn't always know it was 100% gonna happen, but... yeah. A few others said they spent, like, a little bit over 3 hours. What's wrong with Ariane? Where's Zero? Wait, what? Why is Ariane laying on the ground? And where's Zeroin? Owen has not returned yet. Ariane is still recovering from our mission. What did you do to her? The Kra would not relinquish their information to us, so we devised an alternative. What sort of alternative? We destroyed all 4 of them and rendered their cores into a gaseous concoction, which Ariane then inhaled. I love it. Why? The plan was largely of her devising. You broke them down into ash and inhaled them? Did you at least learn anything useful? She has yet to recover consciousness. What of your efforts? All 3 were dead ends. Something is going on in TzHaar City, but we didn't learn anything about the eggs. Are you okay? I know where the eggs are. Where? The heart of Gielinor. That was the first place I looked. They're not there. Take me. I will show you. Are you okay? I'll be fine. We need to go now. Trendine, you find Sir Owen. The rest of us will go to the heart of Gielinor and finish this. Aye. There's been maybe like there's been some good bits, not gonna lie. Where is that thing? There it is. Yeah, Narda, that's right. I'm rusty. It's been a while. Unofficially voiced by me. Not quite. Not gotten there yet. I do read everything for you though. I'm like an audiobook, I guess. Yeah, Azzanadra quest. I should speak to Azzanadra first. Okay. Things have changed here. Oh? The heart was no longer necessary to my lord's design, so our forces withdrew. I understand Zamorak also withdrew for reasons of his own, and Sliske's army crumbled and fled. Only the elves and the obscenity Gregorovic remains now. Be wary. The way to the eggs is close to the entrance. We don't have to go far. Interesting. So I'm assuming it's going to be pretty empty down here then. Oh, hey, doggy. Yeah, it is pretty empty. Azzanadra, I thought I smelt something. Crawl back into your ruins, purple filth. The heart belongs to the TzHaar clan now. Believe it or not, we come in peace. I do not. Hey, do you hear that? Yeah, what? Please, we need to pass. We're trying to save Gielinor from the Elder Gods. Lady Seren leads the fight against the Elder Gods. If you were meant to be here, we would have been informed. That singing. That beautiful singing. Actually, I do hear it. It's awful. We're working with Seren's councils, sort of. We are under strict instruction to secure this region, especially from Zarosians. Hey! Hey, singer! Come sing for us! I think it's coming this way. I don't have time for this. Stand aside, elf, or I will do what I must. Even you can't defeat all of us, minion. I have faced armies greater than this, and triumphed. Then maybe Zara should have sent you here instead of that whelp. Here he comes. Master, I hear you calling. Ambush, defensive positions. Oh, look at him. So majestic, so graceful. I think I'm in love. Hey, idiot. If you can hear us, we need to get past this dog. Hail weird, haily, hail weird. Do you want to know what your son tastes like? Actually, do you want him to tell you himself? Let me just find him. He's in here somewhere. Papa? Papa, is that you? I was delicious, Papa. So tasty. Kill him! Tear him to pieces! Can't catch me! I am the injured dead man. Okay, well that's a nice distraction. A fortunate coincidence. I'm not sure it was a coincidence. You're right. With enemies as chaotic as ours, such openings are bound to occur. Yeah, I think the voice in my head led him here. What the fuck, Greg? Okay. Where next? Ariane, lead the way. Right here, the floor. This central slab. Really? A secret door? How quaint. No, not secret exactly, just very carefully made. How do we open it? It's supposed to open for TzHaar, but I have a feeling that a lava rune might do the... Ah, there we go, after you. Lava rune did the trick. Oh, check this place out. The Gielinorian egg chamber. Very cool. Very eerie. By Saint Elora, there they are. We must ascertain their status, and quickly. Do you have somewhere else you need to be? Another pressing matter demands my attention, yes. But first, we must check on each of the eggs. Why are there 5 pathways? Let's look, shall we? This is Ven. Ven, my friend. Their appearances match the broken shells we found on Runescape. I don't think there's any doubt that these are the eggs of the Elder Gods. Can we do anything with them? Destroy them? Not with anything we have with us. The inside of these spheres is a thick soup of anima, more concentrated than anything I've ever felt before. The divine flesh of false gods such as Zamorak is so resilient that only a handful of things in this universe can damage them. It feels like we should check another. The Stone of Jas was Jas's egg, yeah. And since it got destroyed, it wouldn't be here. So Jas wouldn't have an egg. Okay, there's Bix's egg. It is the same with this one. With this one as the last. What is? They are not completely asleep, or perhaps they sleep fitfully? We don't know anything about these beings. Maybe that's normal. Saren told me that she could sense them from afar. She said they'd become disturbed recently as a result of Carapac trying to poison them with his device. Can you detect any trace of the shadow anima Carapac was producing? No, although the quantity would be trace at best, and this is not my area of expertise. You're not wrong there. Quiet. Excuse me? Oh, I said it's quiet in here. Actually, yes, although the magical vibrations of the eggs are verging on painful to my senses. Let us check the last egg before we leave. Last eggs, I mean. Yeah, because there should only be 4 eggs in here, right? This seems kind of like a dead end. So this would be where Jas was supposed to be. Probably. But they're both collapsed. There's 2 of them that have collapsed. So that would be Ma. Jas and Ma. I guess. Yeah? Here would be the last one. Oh, it got hot in here fast. This one's the same, seemingly healthy. And slightly disturbed, indeed. Did Saren tell you anything else? She said another huge release of shadow anima would probably cause them to start hatching. What could cause that? That we know of only Karapak's device. And Fool destroyed it? Yes, does it look like they're going to hatch naturally anytime soon? I cannot say for sure, but comparing this scene with what we witnessed on Runescape, I would say not. The concentration of anima within, although incredibly high, is not overflowing in the same way we saw in the vision. What about something artificially increasing the concentration of anima nearby? Could that increase the concentration high enough for them to start hatching? This is all speculation, based on what we've seen, perhaps. What could do that? The death of a god? Of the death of a god of destruction of an elder artifact? Wait, is there any commas? The death of a god or the destruction of an elder artifact would release a blast of energy. So we should try to avoid killing any gods in this chamber. That would be my recommendation. So what do we do now? For now, nothing. As I said, other matters demand my attention. That's it. The eggs are here, and they are secure. You may remain here and study them if you wish, though we should probably avoid making their location known. Zamorak or Saradomin would surely try to steal the power for themselves. We still haven't done anything to avert the threat. Knowledge is power, is it not? We know more than we did before. Regardless, I have spent enough time here. I must report to my lord. That was abrupt. Yeah, I thought he'd have a plan to actually stop them from hatching. Well, I'm going to stay around here and study them. Perhaps I can figure something out. All's well that ends well. In fact, I'd go so far as to say, quest complete. Quest complete, really? If you can stop pattering yourself in the back for a second, you might notice something important. Stop trying to spoil it. If I never got to say quest complete, you're just jealous. I never get to say quest complete, you're just jealous. Stop being a simpleton and pay attention. To what? Who found the eggs? We all did. We worked as a team, powered by pure friendship. Obviously, but who actually found the Elder Halls? The Elder Gods kind of found the halls? Well, Azzanadra and Ariel did. Ariane. Ariel is the wrong universe, this is Disney. Exactly. Bunny Ears made a beeline for the finish line, while we traipsed around one dead end after another. I'd hardly call them dead ends. We learned all sorts of interesting things. None of it relevant, though. Well, not directly relevant, no, not per se. And the crown, too. Why the plan with the crown? The crown is a powerful artifact. It was a good lead. Surely between them, this crown of ancient wizards would know that the crown wouldn't work. They're not omniscient just because they're old. Look at you. You're practically senile. Even if they didn't know, surely they'd realize that Saradomin wouldn't help us. This is all circumstantial nonsense. What about Trindine? Why was she even there? Well, she was, commentating? Maybe she was there to provide comic relief? We got her into all those difficult to enter places, but all she did was stand around while we found nothing. You're right, we need to check. I'm sorry, did you say something? I have this feeling that Trindine may not have been completely honest with me. I'm going to go and ask her about it. Alright, well, you let me know how it goes. I'm going to prioritize studying the eggs, so we can save the world. Back to Caridet. We deserve an explanation. We're not done yet. Ariane's gonna continue studying the eggs. And this game's making me paranoid. You can feel the immense power coming from the egg. It's very toasty. Look at that. Alright, let's head back. Actually, let's just have a one last run through to enjoy the area, because I have a feeling we're not going to be allowed back in here. For a little bit, at least. Take in the scenes. Ice orb. True. True, I have only seen half of it. Okay, let's go. Ven doesn't get extra time. Extra screen time. Yes, this kid's making me paranoid now. I don't like it. Nah, the quest isn't complete. The voice, Sliskade's voice in my head said quest complete. What do you mean I'm in an area where I can't perform Surge? I can always perform Surge in here. There's nobody here. There's no one here. Curses, she's evaded us again. Do you smell that? Smell what? Your awful feet? Anima. And not just any anima. I think our friend Trindine is leaking. Leaking? Why would she be leaking? Azzanadra did say he supercharged her after her release to make up for missing so many rituals. Maybe we can find some of our memories. I don't see any wisps around though. You idiot, they're deep in the Shadow Realm. Oh, how do we get there? Just go stand near one of those big pylons that will fill you up and say, yeah, well, you know how to get into the Shadow Realm, Rainy, come on. And all you have to do is stand near the shadow anchors, hit enough of them, and it should work. Where is one of those shadow anchor thingies? And also, why is my lever not there anymore? You feel a surge of something horrible course through your soul. Oh, I don't like that. What was that? Delicious, delicious dark anima. Right, let's go. Charge up four shadow anchors. Okay, let's just go get the 4 easy ones. I feel like we're in a hurry. There's one right there. The energy you carry activates the anchor. 3 more. And there's one back here, I think, yeah? Crap. I think there's one in here as well. We'll do that one. I think there's one up here, yeah. And then we'll do that one over there. Yeah, I thought it might be the shadow and light anima balance inside of you. 2 more. Since Guthix was talking about them needing to balance each other out inside. So it makes sense. Interesting that it has Sliskade's masks, though. The soul is a funny thing. Ah, finally. That feels so much better. Let's just find the memories quickly. Do you see any Trindine wisps? I think I can see some over there. There's one. Ah, there's a few here. Grab it. I need 50 of it. Okay. Yeah, no worries, Jay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Are they powering up Trindine or something? Why would she be leaking? It doesn't make sense for an Azzanadra to be leaking. I need one more. That should be enough. Ooh, that's plenty. Try to blank observation now. Okay. Maybe that's enough? What does it say? Oh, I hate Majrat memories. Can anyone read them? You can, imbecile. Oh, that's right. Okay, press the thingy against your forehead and let's see what's in there. This has got to be the longest con in history. A 5,000-year undercover operation and still undetected? I'm not sure if that counts as colossal success or colossal failure. I just need to figure out what his code phrase is so he'll recognize my authority. I just have to say, as much as Susellus was a gluttonous... Wait, hold on. I just have to say, as much as Susellus was a gluttonous dolt, it was ambitious to plan a heist like this. It almost seems like something Slisky would try to pull off. She was planning to steal something. It sounds more like someone else was planning to steal something, and she's trying to find them. Steal what, though? I suppose we have to backtrack to all the places we've already been. For the record, I didn't support this enabling behavior. Wait, what? For the record, I don't support this enabling behavior. But the places we visited with Trindine were the Wizard's Tower, the Hall of Memories, and TzHaar City. Then we'll see how right I am. Okay, I guess we're going back to all those places. Good thing I still have the teleports. So something fishy is going on with Trindine, huh? Would it be in the library, perhaps? Let's go look there. It is kind of cool that we're Shadow too, yeah. I'm not seeing anything in here. Do you just click this here? How do you charge it here, though? No hints. And the quests map thing ain't very helpful either at the moment. Unless I have to go in and out again. How about these? I should go back to this. I should speak to the TzHaar about to knock. Yeah, well, there's only one I should probably talk to then in that case. Probably Gaul. Yeah, he has the mark of this quest. Yeah, there we go. You came back! When I was here earlier, was Trindine asking about anything other than the eggs of the Masters? Yes, Trindine asked many questions of TzHaar, Galkut, and others. Questions about what? Questions about tools of the Masters. Interested in kiln, catalyst, other tools. Was there anything in particular she wanted to know? Yes, especially talk about locator. How to use, how to handle safely. What's the locator? Tool of the Masters, used to locate other tools. Very handy to have. Isn't that what Saradomin's crown does? You don't say. Thanks, Gaul. Thanks, human. God damn, they double-crossed me from the start. Those sneaky Zarosians. Maybe Trindine is just a keen student of history. You're so naive. We still need to check the Wizard's Tower and the Hall of Memories. You little sneaky son of a bitch. Okay, let's go to Wizard's Tower. I don't like where this is going. Who would I be talking to here? Maybe the person outside? Dark Arts of Magic Wands. So you think you're a mage, volume 28? Wait, this is the site I was checking. God dang. Wind Strike for beginners, I definitely don't think they need to die. Wait a second, there's a mysterious ghost here. Dalek, where can I find a swordsman, Vigora? I don't think this is related at all. Wind Strike for beginners. You find a book entitled The Harmony of the Runes, and a book entitled The Runes of the Spells of Water. I don't feel like I recognize those. Oh, they're from some other quest, okay. Wizard, Ultimate Wizard of the Universe, yeah, okay. Is that maybe the outside wizard? Hey, you were here earlier too, yes? How could you show your face here? Where is it? Wait, what? Where's what? The book you stole! Oh shit. Hold on, slow down, what book? The Cartellan Heresy. It's missing, and your companion was in that section of the library earlier. Trindan stole a book? Don't act innocent. I'm sorry, I think she may have been deceiving me. What was the book about? Ah, well, it just so happens that I'm a bit of an expert in that field. The Cartellan Heresy is a research volume that investigates a story about Saradomin dating to the Third Age. As is well known, Saradomin was a human before we discovered before they found a powerful magical artifact, the Crown of Saradomin, which turned him into a god. Supposedly, during the Third Age, he mislaid his crown temporarily on the province of Cartilia, and lost most of his power before he was able to reclaim both. Most records of this event have been lost, some say intentionally destroyed, but the Cartellan Heresy pieces together the scant document evidence that remains. So you're saying that if Saradomin is separated from his crown, he loses his power? Oh, no. I very much doubt it, but that's what some people seem to have believed in the distant past. Interesting. You're just trying to distract me from flattering my expertise. What about my book? I will try to return the book if I can if I can. Right now I have to have a feeling something terrible is going to happen. This just seems like a string of unlikely coincidences. La la la. Trindan is clearly researching Saradomin's crown, and you think it's just a coincidence? Yes! We still need to check the Hall of Memories.
Welcome to the Wizard's Tower, adventurer.
Oh, there, get some voice acting. Let's get these books out of there. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? So Trindan has access to the Gothixian library under here now too, huh? Because I kinda gave them access to everything. Yeah, that was from the Ghostly mini sword quest. It's going downhill fast, though. I feel like they're gonna try to heist against Saradomin's crown at this point. Yeah, I kinda fucked up a little bit. Error, unauthorized access. What? A memory has been accessed by an unauthorized user. Which memory? Which user? The memory labeled The Elder Crown was accessed by unauthorized non-intruder Trindine. What was in that memory? Memory error. Memory contents erased. Thank you, Archivist. There. You see? I told you. Fine, I admit it. It's a miracle. You were right. What do we do now? Oh, I don't care. I just wanted him to admit it. I admit I was right. Maybe we should stop them? Let's talk to Ariane. Maybe she can help figure out exactly what Trindine is planning. She's probably still wasting her time in the Elder Halls. Unless we're too late. It's not looking great at this point. Why did we trust? That's a good question. But now we're also trusting Sliske masks inside of our head, so I mean... The entire trust circle thing here is kind of questionable at best. The other Elder Halls. No, it is this one. This is the second Elder Hall, it's not the first one. Ariane, you know these eggs are fascinating. I knew they were powerful, but each egg is like 1,000,000, no, 1,000,000,000 runestones, just compressed down into a tiny space. You could power anything. That's fascinating, but I think we may have a problem. Trindan was researching Saradomin's crown. What? I don't know why, but at all the locations we visited together, while I was researching the eggs, she was researching the crown. Why? I think they might be trying to steal it. But we already found the eggs. I know, so what's going on? If it was something helpful, why wouldn't they just tell us? Do you have anything off of hers? Something personal? Why? Well, I'm a seer. If I have something of hers, maybe I can spy on her. No, I don't think so. Hey, dummy, you literally have a magic battery full of her memory. Can't get more personal than that. Oh yeah, of course. What about this? I observed some of her shed anima at Caradet. Anima containing her memories? Yes, that should work. You showed the device to Ariane. Let me see. Oh, wow. This is going to be intense. Hold my hand. The music fit perfectly there. It was great. Hello? Is anyone there? Who goes there? We seek Vey Lance of the Temple Knights. Unwisely, you have sought me out. None may uncover this place and live. But we're Temple Knights. Oh, jolly good. That's fine then. Ah, Sir Sonder, it is indeed a pleasure to finally meet you in person. I am Vey Lance, Director of Operations. Welcome to my headquarters. Whoa, that's pretty fancy. I don't have a London accent. What in the bloody hell can I do for you? What? I want to know why. One moment, OE. Omnis una manet nox, Grandmaster Villainous. Praetor Tridine. Oh, thank the empty lord. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting? About 5,000 years, apparently? Hold on, let me get out of this costume. No! Dude, no! Oh, that feels so much better. Those things do chafe. I knew going into the operation was deep cover, but I have to say I didn't expect it to be quite this bloody deep. God damn, son! No way. 5,000 years. 5,000 blinking years. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, sorry, I think your handler died about 4,900 years ago. I've been running a secret organization since the Third Age. I infiltrated all of the factions. I waited for orders. Nothing. I avenged our nation by aiding in the ultimate defeat of Zamorak. Still nothing. Excuse. I oversaw the complete reconstruction of human civilization. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not a word. Not a peep. Excuse me? Eventually, I have to say I did get bored. I had to find some way of willing away the centuries, didn't I? I started embedding puns into Asgardian lineages. That took absolutely forever. No. They actually made it canon. I'm sorry, what? I mean ceramic models. You have to respect the artistry. Dude, seriously. But still not a single word. What an unimaginable cock-up. We're an Erebus. Have you been all of history? This guy did all the names. Well, while you've been here living a life of luxury, I was trapped in the deep shadow realm under Caradet. Okay, I'll admit, that's worse. At least I could get olives delivered. About those orders, though, do you have anything for me? Excuse me? Yes, Azzanadra, what is it? What is going on? Well, it's the power behind the throne, isn't it? You know that feeling you always had? What feeling? The feeling that things aren't what they seem, the feeling that someone else is in control, the feeling that someone is pulling the strings behind the scenes. Yes? Well, that was me. Bit of a wheeze, eh? I can't, this is madness. Alright, I can see you're finding this challenging. Let's see if I can explain it in simpler terms. Let's cast our minds back about 5,000 years in the past. One happens to find oneself in command of the Order of the Temple of Zaros, but things aren't going well for our chaps. The Empty Lord is long gone, the Pontifex Maximus is missing in action, the Praetorian Prefect has buggered off to Lord knows where, even your friend here never returned from Caradet. We've lost control of Santistan to Zamorak, bleeding savages are running rampant all over the Empire, the whole place is in an absolute bloody shambles. So grand old Duke Seculus, who's running the whole show, now there's no one else left, comes up with a plan, And quite the plan it was. Saradomin is doing about the best an old Succulus, I don't know how to say that, Recourse, it's on account of his crown. So he comes to me and he tells me to take the entire Order of Knights on a deep cover operation. Reckons if we can pinch the crown that'll put the Zarosians back on top again. I mean, it seems like rather a large demand to me, but never let it be said that I'm not on the rise to the challenge. So our part of the plan, of course, goes off without a hitch. Absolutely smashing job. Obviously, Saradomin is suspicious at first, but Zarosians are converting all over the Empire, and after we take the Angel of Death, our loyalty and usefulness are beyond question. Only problem is, Succulus gets nobled long before he has a chance to actually pull off the heist. Now here I am, stuck with his pseudomia swinging on in the wind with no orders and no direction. Saradomin doesn't take long conquering the whole continent, and my last orders were to help where I can, so that's what I do. Got to get orders from somewhere, what? Had a few close calls here and there, a few chaps needed to be put out of the picture, and the less said about King Valence, the better. That's where he went. Anyway, long story short, I'm still here and hoping my orders have finally arrived. Sometimes I think I'd have been better off in an abyss with the others than stuck here this whole time. This is unbelievable. I'll expose you. I'll tell everyone. Will you, though? What do you mean? Well, you've been behind Blue Boy's curtains, haven't you? Maybe even more so than Valenius here. I mean, he claims the authority of a god, but he isn't a god, is he? He's just a man, and a fallible one at that. Yes. Speaking purely for myself, I don't put much stock in faith. I'm more of an orders sort of chap. Just wind me up and point me in the right direction. That's good enough for me. You strike me as more of a man of principle. I am. I have always sought to do what is right. The choice seems obvious to me. What choice? You can continue to serve at the whim of a jumped-up warlord, or you can join us and actually accomplish something with your life. You mean serve Zaros? You already pledged your allegiance to the Temple Knights, dear boy. This is just the next logical extension of that. Sometimes doing what's right isn't the same thing as doing what Saradomin commands you to do. Isn't that the very reason you joined in the first place? This is, but No, I will not. Do you even know what Zaros is planning? He doesn't answer to the likes of us, Sir Sonder. We needed to know. If we needed to know, I'm sure he'd tell us. Then how can you know what you're doing is right? Yes, Saradomin has made mistakes. I'm sure he will again. He doesn't need the moral authority of a god to be a leader who wants what is best for his people. He doesn't need to be right all the time to be right. And when the alternative is an ancient manipulative deceiver, I know where my loyalties lie. And seeing you two, I'm more convinced than ever. Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. I will stop you if I have to. I rather think you won't. Is he dead? No, just unconscious. We can tie him up here. Are you going soft, Prieta? Well, he grows on you. And is it really necessary to murder everyone? I suppose not. So, orders? 2 things, actually. The boss wants his knights back, plus we still need to steal the crown. Oh, you want to actually finish the original plan? That's the idea. Well, the Temple Knights are good and ready. Most of them, anyway. Chaps who've completed their final initiation already know that we serve another, and they're good and ready to... they're good and ready for the true master to be revealed. Owen here never made it that far, of course, and I have my doubts about Sir Tiffy, but the rest should be in smashing shape. What we really need, though, is a sniff of the old loyalty aura to assure them. I assume we can't expect a visit from the top? Unlikely. He's delegated this task to us. As expected, this is rather his MO. I'm not sure what that goes, but okay. Well, I do have a backup plan. The easiest way I can see is to recover an artifact known as the Frost Horn, which... Oh yeah, we already have that. Pontimax thought we might need it. Absolutely splendid. I must say it's nice to be working with professionals again. When the moment comes, I'll give a peep to the old horn, broadcast the after effects on me, then zing zang zoop and Bob's your uncle. As for stealing the crown, the plan is a little out of date, but as luck would have it, recent events could be to our advantage. You see, Saradomin is feeling somewhat guilty about abandoning his followers here on Gielinor so soon after returning. I happen to have dug up a ceremony of sorts which should fit a bill nicely, while giving us the opening we need. Tell me more. God damn. God damn. The Temple Knights were Zarosian all along. That's some deep shit. Yeah, his entire purpose kind of got uprooted. It gets better. Jesus Christ, how much deeper does it go? So, Ariane, how do you feel? A secret plot. Intriguing. Betrayal. So much for the World Guardian, more like Stooge Guardian. They have captured Owen, and they're planning to steal Saradomin's crown. We have to get to Falador immediately. Whatever they're planning, it can't be good. I'm not sure who I can trust less. I'm sure that Zyros wants it so that he can become an elder god. That's obviously what's going on here. Because they don't know anything, they don't ask questions. I'm not sure who I can trust less. Let's go to Falador. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. This plot is too deep, man. We're in too deep. There's too many layers. Everything is a lie. Can we trust anything anymore? Sliske is talking to us. The Temple Knights were a hoax the entire time. Trindine slithered in there like a Sliskian snake. Goddamn, dude. Goddamn. Okay, yeah, this place is annoying with all these doors. Jesus Christ. So, Domin, do you have your crown? Please tell me he does have the crown. Okay. Greetings, World Guardian. I'm sorry I cannot help you further, World Guardian. Can I ask you? None of these options seem good. Do I talk to you? Saradomin didn't seem too pleased with you. I shall atone for my mistakes. Perhaps one day I can be worthy again of Saradomin's eyes. Wait, they were on the bridge? I thought we had to go up here. I was like focused on Saradomin, and when I'm focused on something, we go straight for it. When there's a goal on the horizon, you go for it. Oh yeah, Ariane's there. Hurry, they're about to begin. I was already up there! God damn it, dude. Noble Knights of Falador, wise Knights of the Temple, we are graced today once again by our Lord of Lords, our King of Kings, our God of Gods. Please join me in supplication as we welcome the Polemarchos Allocretor, the Lord of Light, Saradomin. Most faithful, we thank you sincerely for attending. Since our return to Gielinor, your faith and loyalty have never wavered. We have been away too long these last few years, preoccupied with other matters, and we have not lavished you with the attention your devotion has merited. Let us commemorate our renewed bond with a most ancient and sacred sacrament, one that has gone unperformed on this world for millennia, the Accord of the Optimatoi. In ages long past, when our wise rule first expanded onto Gielinor, we were served by noble and heroic soldiers who fought ferociously to prove their valor and their loyalty. That was eerie. We named such soldiers Optimatoi, and they were induced into a knightly order of the same name. We do not offer that, for it would be a meager honor compared to the name you have made for yourselves, keeping Gielinor safe these long years. Instead, we offer you the ritual performed in their name, which symbolizes the trust and faith we place in those who place their trust and faith in us. Many times during the God Wars, we performed this ritual as more and more organizations fell to our side. We personally converted Grand Master Velonius, who served a Dark Lord, to our cause. We founded the Knights of the Temple, who in turn founded the Knights of Falador during my absence to serve in my stead. We used the Accord of the Optimatoi to welcome the Knights of the Temple into our fold when they had proved themselves beyond all question. We welcome each of you now participating in the very same ritual. What should we do? I've never been a Saradominist, but can we really let the Zarosian finish whatever they're planning? Does it really matter? They're gonna do it anyway. He thought he converted him. We should interrupt it. Wait! What is the meaning of this interruption? World Guardian, you are welcome here, but your conduct is an affront to the knights, who are here to honor. Zarosians are here. They're planning something during the ceremony. We would be aware of any infiltration. My knights are alert to any threat. Vey Lance is secretly a demon. He's going to, yeah, let's just pour it all out. Wait, is there more? Should I not have interrupted it? He's going to turn the Temple Knights against you. There's a little more. Sir Lance is one of my most loyal servants. He would never. We've rumbled. Blow the damn horn. A discordian horn note blares across the courtyard. I see the truth. Praise the true master. What? He still has the crown? We've been betrayed. Azzanadra, of course. How typical of your arrogance to think you can stand against a god. Is it your destiny to overcommit, only to be captured by my forces? Without your master's skirts to hide behind, you are no match for me, Majoret. Surrender now, or we may be forced to devise more extreme measures than trapping you in a pyramid this time. My lord has commanded me. I will die before I fail. Sardomin is the true god. Even the ancients cannot stand against him. No, Sardomin is only a pretender. Sardomin. Zaros, I'm surprised to see you here, getting your hands dirty. Of course, Zaros is the true master. Praise Zaros! I live in hope that all things can be accomplished without my direct intervention. Thus far, I remain disappointed. I apologize, Lord. Our intelligence was lacking. Think no more of it. Give me the crown, Sardomin. What could possibly compel me to do that? The crown is my birthright, young pretender. Until this point, I have had no need for it. I allowed you to safeguard it for me, ensuring that I never lost track of its exact position. My plans now require the crown. Return it! I see death has done nothing to humble your arrogance, empty lord. We stand in the ruins of your empire. My followers cover the world, while yours can be counted on one hand. You cannot take it. As always, you credit yourself for the victories of others. It was not you that struck me down. If you will not give it to me, I will simply take it. The crown vanishes and reappears near Zaros. What? How did you... You have called yourself a god for so long that you have forgotten that it is a lie. You are not a god. I am. The Lord Zaros proves his supremacy. More like petty banditry. We will defy villains to the end. I advise you not to seek retribution against my followers for simply taking back what belongs to me. I represent no threat to your dominions in Gielinor. As far as I'm concerned, you may keep it. There is no benefit to you in vengeance, only costly losses. Azzanadra, we are leaving. We shall bring the faithful. Of course, my lord. We cannot stand for this treachery. Holy of holies, give the order and we will hunt them down. Traitors and ancient horrors cannot stand against our faith and steel. Faith and steel, Amic. The castle has been breached. Half of my knights have been stolen along with the most sacred possession. There must be consequences for failure of this magnitude. Oh shit, dude. My liege, I take full responsibility for this grave lapse in your safekeeping. I will resign from the order. If that proves insufficient, you may have my life if you wish. No, Amic, I am sorry. This is a path I have walked in many times before. This failure is mine to bear, not yours. It was mine to foresee. Make no mistake, this is a stain on the honor of the White Knights. Those who abandoned us are traitors, deserters, and spies. But you who remain should be hailed as paragons of honor and loyalty. We have suffered an indignity, but let no one here but me suffer the shame of it. You are most gracious, my liege. We are honored by your patronage. World Guardian, you have been uncharacteristically quiet. Step forward. Me? You are known to be close to many of the servants of Zaros. Did you have a hand in this? They deceived me as well. I see. I think it's safe to say I couldn't have stopped Zaros if I tried. Then go in peace. If you see your friends, tell them. Tell them I will protect Gielinor. Zaros has no love for its people. Praise Saradomin. There must be a way to stop him. It is time that Saren takes responsibility for her family's sins. What now? I bet the Zarosians went back to Caradet. Let's go crash their after party. Okay, let's do that, Sliske. Let's do it. Oh god. They betrayed me too. They didn't tell me shit. They told me what I needed to know to get the job done. That's what they're gonna say. Don't call it Sliske, it's you now. The anti-rainy. We can call it anti-shadow rainy. We'll call it shadow rainy. I like this. I like the ring of that. Shadow rainy. Yay. Still can't surge in here. Someone's down here. Yep, they're here. The party's here. Oh, look at them, smug little suckers. Yeah, it's true. Zaros already has something in his helmet slot, doesn't he? How is he going to put that one on as well? Okay, no, I thought there was something weird going on with Trindan's face, but no, there was not. The necessity of my interventions notwithstanding, our goals have been accomplished to my satisfaction. My design nears completion. We will reconvene near the capital ruins and claim the monolith. I have one final preparation to make. We cannot move yet. By the time I am ready, Saren will be expecting us. Prepare yourselves for war. Yes, my lord. What of the eggs? You are concerned about them hatching? Yes, lord. They will destroy Gielinor. They are stable for now. Concern yourself with my instructions. Yes, my lord. I think he does mean claim it, as in remove. And yeah, you can just use the cape, I think. I see the whole gang is here. Rainy, I'm grateful for your assistance in this matter. You know what? Screw you! You could have told me about the plan to start off with. Good to see you again. You screw you too! I was starting to like you, and then you go and friggin' kick me in the ass. Do we do first one or third one? Nah, screw it. Everyone's, like, not trusting each other. I'm just gonna say I would have helped them as well. Who knows if I would have or not? Under the circumstances, it could have been different. My lord's judgment told me otherwise. You have been of great use to us, but he does not trust your allegiance. You owe too much to the memory of Guthix, and to Gielinor, and to the many masters you have served, to be beyond question. I guess you're right, but still, I feel kinda bad, man. I'm sure you have many questions. We have much to attend to, however. Since we first met, I have valued not only your practical use, but also your companionship. But you have your responsibilities, and I have mine. I will see you at the monolith. When next we meet, it will be as enemies. Wait, what? Well, that is a twist, isn't it? Damn. I returned that book, by the way. I don't want anyone thinking I'm irresponsible. What about Sir Owen? Oh, I forgot about him. I'll go let him out now. Toodles! God damn. I can't believe he would just turn on us like that. You didn't go with them? No, I can see where Azzanadra is coming from, but I am not interested in serving at the whim of some Dark Lord. I don't need a superior being to give me life, to give my life meaning. I create my own meaning. What are you going to do now? Despite what Zara said, I don't believe the thread is gone. There must be some researchers I can work with. Maybe I'll quietly contact Reldo. Yes, I worked with Reldo recently. He can be trusted. We should stay away from the Elder Halls for now. The Zarosians don't seem interested, and we don't want to attract unnecessary attention. If you do go back, try not to disturb the eggs. Of course, I'd hate to be responsible for the end of the world. And that's the quest done. God damn, dude. God damn. There's so much to unpack. There's so much to unpack. There's so many layers. Oh gosh. Oh god. And the Zarosians are our enemies now, I guess. That's fun. Oh. Jesus. 3 quest points, 15,000 archaeology. I don't need any of those. Divination will save me a little time. Unlock the knowledge to restore the Pontifex Observation Ring. Ooh, what's that? Pontifex Observation Ring. Let's just claim this XP, huh? What do I need it in? What's the most painful skill? Rune crafting. I'm sure they're very common. I did the oopsie. Okay, let's deposit that. And let's make that. And then... Ooh. Don't mind if I do. 68k XP. And then we'll make the Pontifex Observation Ring. Two prayer bonus. Examine. A modified Pontifex Signet Ring. Investigate. This button, Pontifex Observation Ring, provides tier 1 luck, +1 divination experience, 1% XP in divination. Conical fragments increase spawn rate of opportunities, and time sprites increase active time at hit hotspots. Nice. That's not bad. Oh. It has some uses for a few different skills. But, unless you have the Luck of the Dwarves on the monolith, is it really better to use? It kind of takes up that spot. Yeah, if you have the relic, it's fine. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't use it. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Thank you for all the subs and follows today. That's been great. And, yeah. Take care until next time. Rainy out.